All right. This is Lemon Party.
Session 9.
Session 10 on my calendar.
Sorry, my bad. I forget 1.2. But we're no longer on the what do you call it? The
point system.
Pre Joshua? No, post Joshua.
We're in post Rogar era of this game.
Post Rogar arc. It's like Naruto. It's like
the Rogar exams. All right.
The frog.
Okay, gentlemen, welcome back to the port city of Jasal.
Woo!
The Middle Eastern-esque port full of a diverse people who take tradition and law very seriously, as you are all currently digging answers, trying to find out where is the Maleficent? How do you plunder its treasures? What do you need to do to amend the curse, the terrible black spot that exists on your hand that allows your enemies to hunt and track you? Where do you go to get stronger as new up-and-coming pirates with little to no reputation but slowly leaving their mark throughout the land? This is where our story begins. So, as the sand slowly is carried by out the windows a couple feet away, the dim sound of a candle-lit room, the Silken Grace, a not high or low class, very median level inn establishment, as you all sit at the table of this curious, strange, bent woman, questionably of sorts, as you all look down to see the golden cinder marks left in runes, draconic or elven, you can't tell, along the table. The hand, or the blood from the hand of Vindir, weaving its way into a telling of what your curse is. It is as this moment, as the curse is narrated off to you, the exact nature of the blight upon your flesh revealed, that the embery aura begins to fade, and the table is left just a small red drop of blood sitting in the center, and a horrible grin spread across the face of the woman.
Is there anything else?
Is there? I mean, we got the curse. I mean, do we want to know the best sales on like around the store?
I have many things to sell. What would you like?
Oh, she has the sales. Is there?
Were we
anything
curious
we can buy?
about the like Odin's thing?
We could talk about that with him.
Okay. I think that's everything.
Do you have any worms for sale?
You see her reach in, and there's this, as she reaches into the bag, it doesn't jostle like metal. There's this squelching noises as she goes in. And she pulls out this long, worm-like thing that's like pinkish red. And she holds it.
I have this.
How much?
Roll a medicine check.
Okay.
If you're trying to discern its nature.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
I have a -1 on medicine, by the way. 1.
Huh.
It's a worm, isn't it?
Yeah.
How much?
2 gold.
Gosh.
Wow.
This is gonna be fishing bait. How about 1 gold?
2 silver and your fingernail.
I don't have fingernails. I have, like, claw. You can have a piece of my claw.
You see her rummage back around, and she pulls out this brown-stained tool that looks like a nail clipper.
2 silver and a nail? Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
I'm gonna be fine, but I want to be giving as much as a blind man can.
The stink eye.
The stink intimidating bouncer eye. Like, just the behind his shoulder, like, you know, like the defocus from, like, Vindir's excited to, like, the...
Yeah.
But I don't use her clippers. I've done this before. I just take out my dagger, just...
Oh!
Wait a minute. So, did you just did you cut off your entire fingernail, or did you just like?
No, I'm a tabaxi, so I'm a cat, so I have claws, so I cut off the tip of the claw.
Okay, I was about to say.
Cut off his whole finger
Yes.
for a fucking while.
This is perfect. I'm having such a wonderful night.
Just stick in a little bottle.
If you want more bones.
I was wondering what that sound was.
If Blaine wasn't here right now.
Tell me that's not what he would say when he found out she's a woman.
Yeah,
Perfect. That was perfect.
I forget.
It kind of tosses it to you. It like wraps around you. It's wet.
As you would expect, I'm just sticking in the jar. And just...
Stick it into the jar. You can write down. You now have a bird gizzard from
Awesome.
something.
A bird gizzard.
I forget.
You can put a question mark to indicate you don't know what it is.
I forget. Did we owe you anything for our services?
What are you talking about? I just paid him 2 silver.
Well, besides the...
Worm.
Yes.
You can buy it any minute. You could.
I don't want a worm. What? What?
No, she's saying we did tips, right?
Yes. You people call it tips. Tips. Yes. Non-discretionary income. Yes.
Just easy to use a more complicated term.
We don't have those where I come from. Only contracts. Contracts.
That's what I was saying. I've got a few years on me. My memory is slipping. Did we, for the contract, did we promise to pay anything for the reading, or were you just, or did you?
No, we never promised anything.
I think if I remember correctly, she was like madly in love with Blaine, and was like, "Let me take a look at your heart,
Yes.
and I'll read
Yes.
it."
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you. That's all.
2 gold. As the tip.
Is that from you, or is it from the?
That's from
community?
me.
Okay. I
From
have
the community fund.
Well, I have the community fund if we need it.
No, that was for fun times.
Okay. Well, we support. Okay, you gotta put in your budget to have fun. Every now.
Listen, I came into this party with money. I gotta get rid of it somehow.
Yes. Who are your parents? Where are they from?
I think that's enough.
That's enough.
Yes.
His father is right
Because we have places to be, unfortunately.
Very well. Well, before you leave,
Do you want a mint?
Oh my god, that is so rude.
What?
I would love a mint. Well, you
Do you have any mints?
get my other first. Give it.
I don't know. Is there like one on the? Is there like? Can
You've
I
had
like
mints
Daredevil?
since
There
Why
one
would
on the
you offer
bar?
a mint if you didn't have a mint?
I don't know. I was trying to assume one. I don't know. Do I?
Do you have a mint?
You have a mint. You say you have a mint.
So
You had
I'll give her a little bit of. I'll give her. You know. Yeah. I'll give her a little bit.
Okay. Before I leave,
Just put that in your nose. I can't see.
take good care of your friend. He's very valuable. I know for certain. Or
the other nostril.
You want a mint?
Yes, please.
take good care of your friend. Very, very valuable. Very, very important.
Yes.
And besides, I will leave you to it. You'll be sticking around a while. Lots of storms coming in. Goodbye.
You watch as she takes the cloak and then pulls it around herself and vanishes. You smell this faint
Fart.
aura of sulfur and cinder.
Well, since we'll be staying here a while, I'm hearing drinks.
Did she just disappear?
That's an important drinks, right?
Did she just disappear?
I mean,
At
you
this
could sit
point,
there.
I
No,
need I need
that's good. Okay, so
you
a lot of this town,
and
there's a lot
you
of
roll perception checks.
there's a lot of cash grab profits.
Cash grab.
Well, they're not real profits. They're just they give you the old tarot card reading,
12.
stack the
Roll
cards,
what?
slot the number.
Investigation?
Yes.
Oh wait,
No,
investigation.
perception.
I thought it was
Perception.
perception.
Oh gosh.
Dang, those mints are strong.
Dirty one.
21.
Dirty one.
12.
12.
We don't see anything, do we?
Do I?
You didn't roll.
You're
Wait,
blind.
so are you?
You-
My parents died in a car crash.
Are you?
You-
Guys, I'm sorry. Are you guys out like the middle of the street?
No,
No,
we're
currently
in a bar.
bar.
The Silken
We're
Grace.
in. Aren't we like?
Tavern.
Aren't we in like her office?
No, you're
No, we're
in
in
the
the
corner
corner.
of the Silken Grace.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
is just like a corner table. It's a darker area because it's built into the rock.
It's the D&D stairway.
Part-
I thought there was at least like
See
a
a
bead
dark
curtain
figure in the corner.
between us.
All right.
No, you're just there. It's not very.
Secluded.
No, it's not very crowded at all.
Yes,
so there's
okay.
no one. It's a fairly open room. Which, to that point, on a side note, as you're looking around, as the time is passing, while you've been having this conversation, you do actually start to see people come in. You see two general archetypes. You see what is very typically someone who is out for their night out, and those are the first people that are coming in early. Like earlier, while you're having this conversation, you see some millers of people with cloaks, again dressed in the very tight garbs and cloth that's lighter, that doesn't keep sweat to the skin. But then as the night starts to drag on towards the end of the conversation, you notice people coming in have like their face wrapped and they seem to be more frantic. You gather that the storm you had heard about is starting to pick up and people are starting to look for shelter at this point. With this being a very common gathering point, which, Benji, you are very familiar with this. When there is a storm, it's usually very much a town normality, and often the time where like the best stories and bars happen because everyone's forced to stay there for a long period of time.
It's quarantine, but there's actually friendship.
Exactly.
So, just real quick, is there anything we need to do for the ship?
No,
Or
it's
is it
currently
secure?
being repaired. That was my issue. You, as there's and only you, as you're having this conversation, you look back and you see kind of not beelining, but really just slowly making their way in a very nonchalant fashion over to your table. It's a figure, shorter, much shorter, and cloaked so that you cannot see the face. It's very normal garb, and you see them, they're just kind of milling about and heading over. They're holding this mug. Roll an insight check.
Oh, Zach, was there a reason why you didn't want me telling her who my parents were?
Yeah. Shouldn't go around telling people that.
12.
How good is your
Okay, do
perception?
you know where we are?
My passive
You
perception is
remember.
12.
Okay.
You are now. I mean,
Not the
this
greatest.
is.
Okay,
I'm
as you're
gonna be-
seeing this, we'll say this is happening. It's happening slowly. It doesn't
Well, I'm
appear
gonna hear because I
threatening.
think it's him.
Cool, yeah.
Benji,
Yes.
as you're contemplating this woman that has just vanished in front of you and just passively talking, you hear this voice just to your lower left as the figure comes closer.
What are you doing here?
You recognize the voice?
It's familiar, but it's different.
I was trying to pull up my old NPC list, and I couldn't pull it because I sent it to you
Oh,
on
dear.
Discord. Can I try and remember who it was? Did it feel like, was it a gravelly voice, a human voice, or an elf voice?
It was a thinner, reedy voice that sounded old and really harsh. There's something about the voice that's there and familiar, but also there's something that's very different.
You old fool. What are you doing here? You stupid son of a bitch. What are you You're going to get yourself killed. Why did you come back?
And now you can kind of hear this
I'm
whispering.
gonna turn around.
You can barely hear it. It's a very skilled whisper. There's just this guy who's kind of leaning against the table directly opposite of Benji,
Okay.
but farther away than a normal person could hear.
So I'm gonna cross my arms, lean against the pole. Scarlet, my love, I didn't know that you still had feelings for me.
Fuck you. Listen.
I didn't. Well, right now.
Don't turn around.
Why? It's not
Don't
like
turn
it
around.
doesn't change my vision.
You are kidding me.
No, I'm actually blind.
Well, I mean, listen, if you want a drink, we can get you a drink. Otherwise, sir over there,
You-
casually talking
you-
to my
you-
friend.
As you Are you saying this loudly to the person that's right there?
Anybody at the table could hear me, yeah.
Okay, so you turn back, and the person who's sitting away from you, the face turns back to see you, and it is this older goblin. Not hobgoblin. Just goblin. There's no hair. There's this really thin Fu Manchu that's happening, and the face looks rugged and tattered, and the cloak itself is very very normal. There's like nothing descriptive about the character whatsoever, other than that it's a goblin. And as you say this, it turns back, and the face has a completely normal look to it until it faces you, and then there's this stare of death and cold, just glare.
Got my lips. Whoa. I'm afraid.
Keep your voice down. If you don't shut up, we're all going to die.
Why? Are you a long-lost lover, an old acquaintance, an old co-worker, or someone I used to fight?
At this point, the figure straightens up in a very playing off everything action, kind of stretches their back out and pulls a seat up and just sits very normally next to you. And at this point, you can get a feel for the face now that's right next to you. This is Samir. You have a vague memory of the class prankster?
Yeah. No, I love it. It's like, smear. Sorry.
Why did you come here? What are you trying to do?
First things first, it's so good to see you. I haven't seen you for... Well, no one can hear that well except me in here.
No. You idiot. We're not the only ones here.
I know. But what is the problem? I didn't leave on that bad of terms last time. Who is it? I can't see faces. I
Who are
can't see.
these people?
Are these people, you can trust them.
What do you mean I can trust them?
I mean, you can trust them.
What do you mean I can trust them? You trust everybody.
What are you talking about?
You trust everybody.
No,
I'm gonna go get some
I'm
drinks.
gonna stand up.
I'm gonna go with Benji.
Okay, and I'm gonna turn. All right. Who? I'm not turning to him, but I'll be like, okay, who is in the bar? What's the problem?
We've actually gone to get drinks.
Just going ordering around.
I don't know. It's mid-afternoon, morning.
Almost, depending on the time. Between 8 or 9 of us.
What are you talking about?
You have no idea.
I haven't been here in 20 years.
Why did you come back? You should have stayed away.
Life. Why? What's keeping me away from coming home? What if I wanted
Because
to?
getting kicked out was the best thing that ever happened to you.
Things go poorly? With the iron booth or with the school?
The iron booth is gone. That was the past. That was 20 years ago.
Oh, so it didn't catch?
Listen to me. Benji, the school is gone.
What do you mean the school is gone?
It's gone.
As in it's taken over?
As in it's split. There are 2 factions. And they're warring. They hate each other. In approximately 5 minutes, this bar is going to erupt into a bloodbath. Why are you here?
Chance, what about the others? Where's Ajax? Xena, Ajax? Are they still
I
here?
have no idea. How are you this oblivious? Did you just go into the middle of nowhere and say...
I'm going to grab his leg, and knowing
No.
his physique, I'm going to give him a monk's calf bite. I'm going to be like, stop calling me that. Calm down. Do you want to take this? We can go and we can talk if you want to get out of here. Are you part of the convent?
Yes.
Well then, what side are you fighting on?
Oh no.
Oh, come on.
Shh.
And you see you see him kind of like very discreetly look over the shoulder, and at this point, someone comes in. This older gentleman with more on the upper wealthier side of clothes, and a cane, and these thick glasses. Brandon, if you would like to introduce your character. You see, flanking at his side, there's this younger hobgoblin gentleman who appears to be just below the age of 18. And
Illegal.
and this older human gentleman who appears to be missing the left leg is kind of walking on a peg with a crutch. And they're just kind of keeping step with him. You can see they're pulling stuff over their mouth to keep, obviously, the sand out.
All right. It's been a hard day at work, boys. Oh dear. Here. Oh dear.
Yes, of course.
Here's 8 gold. Go buy a beer or something. You pass out your pamphlets.
Oh, yes,
8 gold for a beer.
Yeah, I don't know if that's 8, but
Don't get drunk, Aldir. Be careful. I don't want Lael on my ass like last time. You, Sue, you're with me.
Yes, sir. You see the younger gentleman starts walking over to the.
Have we come back to the table now at this point?
Yeah, at this point.
drinks.
So I'm gonna look at some here.
Vintier has a problem.
So what's the deal? What's Kane's deal?
So you see him like deeply try and think, and you don't need much insight to tell exactly what's happening. He's trying to figure out how to fit a huge amount of information into like 60 seconds.
There are 2 factions. One is the Order.
Right.
They broke off. They're part of the old way. They want power. They are trying to overthrow the Sultan.
Ooh.
In order to do that, they need a figurehead. Someone who...
As you see, as the dust is coughed up out of the head.
They need someone. They need a martyr. Someone who's been doing good in the city. They kill them. They make it look like the guards did it, and in the chaos, they take power. That's him.
So he's about to be murdered.
Yes.
And I'm gonna look at him. One question.
Yes.
What's the spread? How many people in here are trying to kill him?
There are about 200 of them and 85 of us. I don't know who's here, but from what I've heard, there are at least 2 of the masters that are going to be here.
One word. Is he suspicious?
Who?
Superstitious.
Who?
The man with the cane.
The man with the cane?
Yes.
I don't know.
How do you know about him then? So you're saying we should get him out?
I can go
Tell
find
you-
him.
No. We need to keep him from dying. The streets are probably worse.
Oh, so we get him involved.
Benji, what's going on? No idea what's going to happen. Who is this man?
Very well. Well, if there's one thing I've learned, if you're gonna have a problem like that, beating around the bush, someone will beat you to the bush. I stand up,
What?
I grab a
I
drink,
stand with him.
I grab a drink, I take a drink.
Benji, take your blindfold off. They'll recognize you.
Following Benji.
Which, for the record, I do look very different from when I
You still have a blindfold.
do have a blindfold, but I'm now in pirate clothes and everything like that.
Where's
Come on. Excuse me. Yes, sir. Hello?
The standing
Yes.
order.
Sorry,
The stand.
I grew up in this side of town and I don't recognize your face. Could I have your acquaintance?
Yes. Hello, I'm Omar.
Omar.
Nice to meet you.
Well, please, if you allow, do not worry. I'm a blind man. I'm not a thief. If you will come sit at our table, well, I can treat you to a drink.
Vindier, roll a
Okay,
perception check.
I bought this bottle of oak mead. It's
5.
I will like to Daredevil. I want to know how many people are shadowing him. Like when he walks, how many people like walk in the back of the crowd? Can I do that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Roll a perception
Do I
check.
have advantage because it's based on sound? Where'd my D20 go?
Sure.
Do you have my green D20?
Yeah.
And you notice now people are pouring into the tavern.
That would be perception
You can
is
hear
+5,
that.
a 25 for a natural 20.
25.
A natural 20.
So first off, people are now pouring into the tower, and you can hear it, especially when you start
bought
listening.
that with my
The
money.
sand is
I'm-
beating against the outer walls of the inn, and what you gather was a building storm is now full-fledged in effect. Hold on, you're right.
Just be careful with that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Where did that come from?
Don't ask questions.
Don't ask questions, Elf.
Come sit. Come sit. Well, allow me to introduce you to some of my friends. This is Vindia.
Hello.
Hello.
I am Omar. Hello.
And if you will introduce, I will. Please,
Cedric.
Cedric.
Hello, Cedric.
And this is just a passing friend of mine. We were just getting caught up.
What is your
But
name again?
Benji. The name is Benji.
Okay.
You look up, Samir's gone. You do not see him. He is.
So, come here.
introduce him
I
to
make,
Fred.
I make new friends. This is
Yes.
Benji. The
Yes.
Benji.
Okay,
This is the hood.
but I have to be very, very curious about something.
Yes.
What is it you do? You'll pardon my forwardness, but I'm sure it will be exposed within the next, gauge the crowd, 2 minutes at max.
I'm a merchant in town. I've been in Versailles all my life. It's what I do. I sell. I'm merchant.
timer, I guess.
I work very hard to support my family and my friends. You know, it's not as easy anymore thanks to a certain kind of people. But I'm not.
Please.
I'm not gonna point any fingers.
Please excuse us. We are not affiliated with
Roll a history check.
any
Me?
Yeah, roll a
military
history check.
powers.
Oh, I don't care about military. Talk to me. The elves. It's the elves.
Well, you will know he's not actually an elf.
Oh.
Half elf.
The man is only a half elf.
Could have fooled me. What? I'm sorry. I've had a
So
rough.
the Aryan race. Is
I've had a very rough.
Roll a history check, everyone.
I think I know
I
exactly.
rolled a
what's
10.
happening.
Okay.
I apologize. I'm being very rude.
You will
You
not
seem
be.
like nice,
22.
kind
22.
people.
Whoa. Yeah, it's because he's very much part of.
17.
The McClurgs just got out of the war.
Yes. There's this wonderful 100 years is a blink of an eye for an elf's time. For hobgoblins and humans, it is not. It is about 7 generations. So a war of 7 generations was just called to peace for the sake of mercantile trade. And the immediate, historically, the people who have felt this the most are the traders who have been limited to just themselves all their life. And so after a 6-generation war, you have the enemy coming in and usually outbidding them, as elves can afford to drive their prices down because they're elves and they're fairly good at what they do.
So please have a drink, and I'm gonna slide his drink. And when I do that, I'm gonna lean over to you, and I'm gonna be like, "How far is the door?"
How
far is the door?
The door is about-
Misjudge you.
No, it's all right.
It's been very
The door
hard
isn't
for me
more than
these
30
past
feet
few
away,
years. I apologize.
but you
seem
notice
like-
something
seem
just
like a
as
good
you
boy.
look over to take note of
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
The keep has
Go buy a
been,
drink. I apologize.
as things have happened, shutting all the windows to keep the sand out. Because you can see it's now pouring in to get into the floor, and so as she's going around, passively just shutting windows, she takes a look outside, looks both ways before and bolting it.
So
close.
Something of note, as she passes it, she's not to the next window. Because by this time everyone's out of the sandstorm, and those that aren't out of the sandstorm are in rough shape. But as she's passed to the next window, and only you can hear this with your acute hearing that is tuned in now that it's in that area, she's not stepped away from the door for about 10 minutes before there's a loud chunk coming from the other side.
what was your name again?
I am Omar.
Omar, that's right.
Omar
Well,
should do
Omar,
that.
I'm gonna be very, very frank with you, Mr. Omar.
Okay.
I'm a pirate. And you know what that means? It means I don't care for authority and I don't care for what people are trying to do. But you know what that also means? It means I'm going to spit in the face of anybody who's going to try and acquire power. And you know what that means?
Okay.
It means the people who are about to try and kill you are trying to get power, which means I, as a pirate, am obliged to tell them to properly frick off. So,
this is a lot to take in.
this is a lot to take in, but there's the door.
Aldir, come here, boy, come here.
Yes.
Come here. Oh boy, you've got to.
You can see
Cedric.
right?
Roll an insight
In a
check.
different kind of way. So if I
Even
make
because
everybody
now
blind, we're at an
the
advantage,
even though
correct?
the crowd is louder,
Natural 20.
natural 20.
Gosh.
The moment that he screams out, "Oh, there's a tune change," and like most people take no notice, but you see 6 heads, or not 6. Yes, 5. You see 5 heads just kind of turn just ever so slightly. One's hooded, 2 of which appear to be guards
Okay.
that have just made their way and have been talking out to the side.
Do I recognize anything about their clothing that they're wearing?
What is roll an intelligence check? I think that's culture.
Is the bar lady back to her to the bar yet?
Yes, you
19.
can see.
Cool. I'm
she's-
gonna walk over there.
You kind of just stand up and make your way over there. So
19.
19. The guards look like guards. no, I'm sorry. I'm trying to
Guardy
I'm thinking they appear.
That's water.
Whatever garb they're in
Yes.
appears to be normal.
So they look like traditional Heyman guards.
They look like traditional Heyman guards. You do notice something odd. Their weapons are different.
Okay.
You've been passively paying attention to guards just because you like the culture. All the guards you've seen have carried scimitars.
Mm-hmm.
Only one of them is carrying a scimitar.
What do they carry?
The other one is carrying a strange sickle that's in the place.
Yep. Let's go, baby.
Huh?
And the other 3 look like typical bartenders, except for one that sits at the head of the bar and is in a hood, which is kind of odd.
Uh-huh.
At this point,
sorry,
you
I'm
reach
really- really sorry about
Is there
that.
multiple
I was
bartenders?
just informed.
Or just
There's a couple that are
the
walking and
main
running
female.
around, but
What
the female is very much. They've all come out. They were seemingly in the kitchen, but now there is one that still seems to be running
Refugee
everything.
boy, do not
Cool.
worry. Listen.
Yeah,
we're
I
saying.
highly apologize.
like a store.
But any of your workers you may want to take in the back.
Okay.
And that's all I say.
Tithe, all right? No.
Oh yeah, shelter.
Roll a persuasion
Do we know
check.
who is trying? Why do you want to kill me? Why? What do I do? What
Yeah,
am
it's
I
not very good.
Because
But I
there
don't
is
care, I
one.
gave him a warning. Oh,
Okay. Who? To be frank, I
13.
don't fully
13?
understand. I was just made aware.
She's a bit confused.
Yeah.
She's not immediately convinced. You do see her start looking
Yeah.
around.
Don't even care, I turn around. Captain, you
Cedric,
permit me to have fun.
What can we?
Oh, of course.
Cedric. At this point, you see the 2 guards stand up.
I would like to.
Start making their way towards. Are you with them right now? Where are you in the room?
I thought are we still at the table or were we moving around?
You and me, us 3 are at the table. You left to go to the barkeeper when you came back.
Yeah.
No, I'm
so,
standing there.
Yeah. So we're still at the table, and I wanna pull my hood over,
Okay.
and I wanna stealth.
You want to stealth?
I wanna invisible.
Inconspicuous. You're gonna Assassin's Creed it.
I'm gonna invisibility myself.
Okay, so you're gonna attempt to melt into the crowd. Is that a fair?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, because there's people. So
I want to hold an action. I'm gonna put my 2 feet, and prop them up against the table underneath it, to where if they pull guns, I flip it and it becomes cover.
Okay.
Okay.
If I hear a holster,
So you're like the Han Solo.
I want to do the Han Solo with the legs,
Pulling.
and I'm gonna pull like it's just like.
Omar, you see 2 guards approaching. They're slowly making their way. Roll your stealth check. This is gonna be interesting.
I'm gonna yell out to the tavern real quick.
Oh, please start a bar song. That would be so perfect. Yes, that would be so perfect.
That would be
This is gonna be
27.
27. As someone that's read about them and tried to be passive for a lot of their life and seeing conflict and having to watch from afar and study it, this room is loaded. It's only just now he is invisible to you. You have no hearing of
He
it
disappears
whatsoever.
from me, but I'm
But it is at
happy
this
with
point,
that. I'm
you
happy
see
with
the,
that.
the very small shape of Samir making his way, tracing the wall and very carefully staying behind you, right as basically entering stage as you exit. And on top of that, you see the 2 guards are getting up. You just, because you are focused only on melting in, you see the figure at the bar that's hooded just crack all of their
All
knuckles.
3 knuckles.
All 3 knuckles. Just
Like
crack.
a ninja turtle. Sorry.
Hobgoblins only have 3.
Yeah.
And you melt into
Can I hear the
crowd.
knuckle cracking?
Oh my god.
No.
Oh shit.
No, you cannot.
Well, I mean, it's a lot.
Get the
of bone.
cotton out of your ears.
It's a lot of bone.
At this point, the guards approach and they stop dead set at your table and they look at you, Omar. You need to come with us.
Oh. I look at Benji. I'm like, because I walked up behind him.
That's
Okay. I see him walking up. I'm just gonna be quiet for a second.
There's like this moment of silence. They both turn around to see you.
Insurrectionist scum!
I kicked the table. I kicked the table to give him cover. I kicked the table to give him cover.
All right, everyone, let's begin.
Yeah!
Hold on, it's gonna. Don't worry about rolling initiative. I have to get this out. Clear an area.
Oh wait.
Bring that over where the dice is so we can still hear the recording.
Oh no, you're gonna need to put that on the back end.
You don't
'Cause
mess
this
with
needs to come straight down. All right, I'm really sorry to you people who have folders, but I need this space.
Oh, you need it that way?
Yeah, I need it this way.
Here, Nathaniel, switch this way. Switch this way.
Sorry, guys.
Rendering times. Come towards me.
You're gonna need it.
Me and Brandon can sit next to each other.
This is a full map, yo.
Come on, Samir. Why you act so scared? They're only gonna TPK us.
We will not be TPK, but
Dude, I love.
I refuse to be TPK.
Okay, I just want to say, we're gonna find it out, but I put in a special detail into my closest friends that is one of the best things I've come up with character-wise.
What?
My class.
Oh.
Yeah, it's one of the best things I've come up with, Matthew. That was hilarious.
What?
You'll find out.
You'll find out.
You'll find
I'll
out.
let you know if we don't, for some reason.
I'll let you know if you get what I wanted wrong. Alright.
Oh.
Sorry, y'all. This is a bit of a complex map.
So, because we're gonna go through this, because oh no, I was talking to Pierce. So the reason they don't have the same weapons is because the monastery is all about kenseis, or the masters who are masters of specific weapons. So if they have unique weapons, it means they're from the monastery, because they do pretty much every single weapon. You know what an umi is?
No, actually.
I found out. It's a whip sword.
Oh, now I know what it's called. Yeah.
whip sword.
It is the weirdest, derpiest looking weapon, but it's like, okay.
Yeah.
City whip sword.
Here we go.
Is that the bar?
Oh yeah, no, we've got our things. Sorry, yo.
You and me are gonna have to sit close together if that's okay.
Okay, yeah, got you.
If that's okay.
Get rid of this. Okay.
Mr. Monopoly Man.
Oh, it's right there. Lol.
So this area is closed in.
This is a big ass bar.
This is a big
We're
bar.
not in a small area. Okay.
Maybe. Nope.
I believe. Come on, I want to do something cool. Help me.
What? No, that's exactly the opposite of what I wanted. That one.
Oh, do I need to roll initiative?
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna go so late. Oh no. Look where I'm just right here.
It's okay. They're gonna spend their turn shooting at him.
True.
Okay.
But I want to eat him.
Yeah, I know. I know.
It's
18.
I keep
You
rolling
add
this
your
one,
dex
hasn't been going
dex
well.
modifier to
Oh, okay.
initiative.
So a 20.
11.
Okay, so he's gonna call out. You just remember that number.
Okay.
So Matt- Oh, hey. Oh, here.
I'm gonna do great.
Are you 11?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys. Whoops.
That's what you needed.
That's
You needed
what I
to do the
needed.
Sam
I need
Riegel
to
roll.
accidentally throw it upwards.
Sam Riegel roll.
I didn't even Sam Riegel. I picked it up, but it slipped out of my hand and went whoop.
Whoop. And did that.
No, that was a yeah. They got
That was
four
a
that time,
fucking failure.
but I didn't. You know.
Me to me.
Don't worry, I'm a failure.
No,
got
that's
that
my
one.
joke. Wait, are you self-deprecating?
We're gonna go
Are
great
you
together.
I know. I was supposed to be self-deprecating
I got a
today.
number 1.
No. We're gonna have to take turns being self-deprecating when we move in. Like one of us gets the self-deprecating.
All right. So, 25 to 20.
Brendan.
What is your initiative?
20.
20. Okay, so you're up first.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? You gonna cocaine him?
All right.
I love how he's like the innocent, and then he's gonna be like, and they're just gonna melt. There's just he's like warlock of the.
Are you a
20
caster?
to 18.
No. Oh.
I'm a guy.
No one is 20 to 18.
guy who does
You mean 20 to 15?
Yeah, sorry, 20 to 15. My bad.
Nope.
Still no one.
Even with your dex? That's gonna
Sometimes you roll a natural 1, Matthew.
Sometimes you roll a natural 6, Matthew. What'd you roll?
Sometimes the dice.
Yeah.
Alright, Suit slash Amir.
Oh shit! Wait, who's that guy?
Me and
Oh, that's
Pierce.
Samir.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Samir. Yeah.
Wait, was Samir following me or was
No, he was entering stage as you exited.
Got you.
So you melted this way.
He melted that way.
You can be wherever you want, Pierce.
Yeah.
Go
Ma-
there.
Me and Pierce are at 11 together.
Okay. You're at 3. Okay, so
That's what happens when you roll a nat 1.
But we don't know how Samir's involved in this, do we?
No, you just know I know him.
But like, is he gonna try to kill him?
We don't
Are we
know.
gonna have to kill his ass?
We don't know.
He's
I don't think so.
all right. Well, hopefully.
I mean,
not.
you can
We'll
try.
certainly
I mean, it
find out.
depends on you how
I
you
don't
much you
wanna
trust
try to
him.
kill him,
It
no.
depends on how much you trust him. You just see me talking to him. I seem to treat him friendly. He seemed to be like off edge.
okay. So I have Omar, Ajax, Samir, Sudomo, Cedric, Benji, and you are last at 3. Vindir. Omar, you watch as Benji kicks the table up as you hear "Insurrectionist scum!" One of them pulls this longer just pistol out from underneath their cloak and points it right at you. You have that is 3/4 cover.
Okay.
So
Is it shooting at me?
no, he's shooting at him.
Okay.
So you watch as he throws up the table. There's a as the flashbang ignites as he kicks up the table. That is a natural 1.
Okay.
So you watch as as he kicks up the table cracks a bit as you can see just the edge of a lead shot peeking through what would have been you.
Oh,
It's now stopped.
Snap. Okay.
That is the first. That brings it to your turn. As you panicked, you look.
So what I want to do is I want to pick up the bar stool that I was sitting on
Okay, cool.
and throw it at this guy right here.
Okay,
Just out
you-
of panic and fear.
You grab the bar stool and you
Yeah.
pick it up.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
Okay.
I like it. I like the cinematic.
We'll say you get to add +6.
+6. Okay, 16.
16?
Yeah.
oh shit.
Does it
Come
hit?
on, listen to me. There we go. That just hits.
It hits?
So, yeah, it
Okay.
hits.
Nice. Roll for
So
damage.
roll a
So
d6
distracted
plus,
that I was
plus your dex. We'll say +2.
Okay.
That's yeah.
5.
All right, so 5. So as he kicks up the, chuck the bar stool. We watch as the gun it kind of gets and the
Yeah, and I
other-
just imagine the camera pulling over. This is literally a Tom Cruise movie. Just
All of a sudden, Benji reloads his biceps.
no, that's Henry Cavill.
Yeah, that's you in this equation, monk boy.
No, I'm not the betrayer.
Hold on.
I'm not the betrayer.
So at that moment, as you do, that's at the end of your turn.
Oh, sorry, Matthew.
I would like to move. Can I
Shit,
move?
You want to run away?
Well,
You can run over to
I
my
forgot to
table.
roll for
What are
Blaine.
these
He's
two
at
things right
15 in the initiative.
We'll say he's bottom, below everyone else.
He's 0.
what are these two things right here?
Those are Sood and Amir.
Sood and Amir?
Those are those two. Those are
no!
your two.
Human shield.
No.
It is an option. You do have that ability.
I would actually like to get behind. Could I get further behind Benji?
Yes,
I'm like,
you can totally. Yeah, you can totally. So immediately, it's kind of like throwing
Yeah, like,
throwing the bar stool. Immediately, like ducks in cover behind you,
Right.
muttering to himself. You can hear as he walks the chunk 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 of heavy segments.
Just the eyebrows.
You are rich.
The eyebrows.
Yeah.
At this point, you
What you know about?
You do not sense this at all, so I would say. Oh yeah, no one sees this. So this guy.
Who's that? Who's that?
His knuckles are over.
Who's that? Tell me who it is.
Shit. Yeah, are these squares still 5 feet if it's a bar?
Huh?
Are the squares
yes,
5
these
feet?
squares are 5 feet. So technically that'd be like.
That'd be like a 35-foot long bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's carved out of stone.
Okay.
It's not like built out of wood. I don't know what relevance that has. No, it's like I don't know why that would make it longer.
Stone is bigger
Yes,
than
stone-
wood.
Stone is bigger.
What's heavier, a ton of feathers or a ton of wood?
I was like, wait a second, that doesn't compute. Hold on a second.
Stone is bigger
it's
than
it's
wood.
carved back inwards. It's a really impressively large inn. It's just
Sure.
okay.
Chief, these tables it makes sense.
He's going to. Yeah, actually. He's gonna come around that way.
Who's that? Knuckle
You don't know yet.
Yeah,
That
Knuckle
is-
Boy.
That is Knuckle Boy.
Am I clock knuckle boy? From my
I-
hidden position?
Roll a perception check.
What?
You don't see Knuckle Boy. Fuck. You look back and Knuckle Boy is gone.
I'm like,
So that brings it to Samir. So you
Get him.
watch as from the
Get him!
from the outer edges of the shadow, you see some, or you feel now. Sorry.
Well, I mean, I
Samir.
hear.
Yeah.
I know him.
Well, you can't see something you picked up on. You can't see Samir until he moves his blade.
Yeah.
You get the sense that the monks you've trained with know how to move so that they're invisible.
They got better. Like I
So
did.
you see him draw the sword, and it's really strange. You don't remember Samir using a sword, and you don't recognize the technique. It's you see him slowly come out, and there's this brace that happens for just a second before he flashes forward, and in just one moment appears over there. And you hear this "Ah!" as the severed hand of the gun holder hits the ground.
Wow.
Whoa!
That is.
I'm just like,
turn.
oh my gosh!
Okay.
And I throw mine.
I throw up.
I piss myself.
That,
Roll
that
piss
brings
check.
it to Sood and Amir.
no, my boys, don't let them get killed, no.
What do we do? What do we do? You see them start bolting. They're gonna take up.
Oh, they're gonna run into Knuckle Boy.
Run! Actually, no. They're kind of diving in. They're not behind the cover that initially got thrown up. So
Yeah.
rather than stick by you, they're bolting for the
I
nearest
don't
cover.
believe them.
That brings it to the two attackers.
Oh shit.
So the first thing that happens is all of the people start maneuvering,
Okay.
and you don't know which ones are assaulters.
Okay.
Next thing that happens, this one is going to go for. He is going to move out this way and get right over there.
Oh.
Next to Blaine?
No, he's
Oh.
kind of going this way. So you watch as what the first monk dives to the side, kind of rolling out of the way, and you see the sickle come out, and then there's this clinking sound as a long chain at the waist starts winding up, and the sickle flies forward.
No.
And it is going to go for you.
Is that a ranged attack?
No.
Okay,
It's
because
a
if it
melee
is, he has
attack.
range. He has
It's a melee
advantage.
attack with 20-foot reach.
Okay, he has advantage though if it is ranged.
Okay. That is, however, only a 13.
Miss.
Okay. So you watch as the sickle flies forward and then sinks into the ground right next to you. But then, kind of as he pulls it back, there's this strange-looking weight on the end that winds up and then flies forward to get you.
Still melee.
It's still melee.
Okay.
And that's a 5. So this guy, on the other hand, he is going to
Who's missing a hand?
jump forward
Only one hand left.
He is going to move through Blaine's space and use Tumbling Strike.
At Blaine?
Yep. So
Well, where's his thing? Okay, I got it.
Blaine cannot make attacks of opportunity.
I know. I was more worried about his AC. Okay.
Okay, so you watch as the monk flies forward, the sword kind of at the side, like the old Orochi For Honor players, as it darts through him, actually to get to you, slicing as he goes through his space. That brings 4. This is going great. All right.
Well, it's Blaine, so I mean, it misses.
Yep. So
He just swipes it. It goes through the bone.
His spine just goes like.
it passes. As he passes, you watch it pass the 2 ribs,
Yeah,
like in between.
Oh, Blaine.
But then immediately, as it passes and flies forward,
Blaine
and
said
gets to
turns
you.
all the way around and looks at you like.
Yeah. As it flies forward to get to you, you sense it just in time to see this flying knee coming straight for your face. That is...
I love the flying knee in the morning.
No, not the knees. Not the knees.
Now we get the
Please.
new dice. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. So that's 23.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yep. You take 10 points of damage.
No.
You watch as as it flies forward, and you're like, oh, these guys don't know shit. As the large knee kind of kicks you back in the face. And it's been a while since you've been hit by someone who knew martial arts. It's not the simple, easy, it's a full-on crack to the jawline.
Yeah.
They're up to you. And you can see they're already positioning up for another strike against Omar.
Oh.
Against
Me, baby.
Cedric.
What are you? What class are you?
Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
ask questions
Normal
past that.
guy.
Yeah.
Normal guy.
I didn't know if he had any skill. Can I try one more time to clock Knuckle Boy? Or no?
To get a beat on him?
Yeah.
Yes, but it will take your action.
Ha. Oh, harumph. Well, these guys are over here.
Also, anyone in the crowd could be trying to assassinate him.
Yeah, I know. Well, actually, okay. So, I'm going to sneak attack. I'm going to draw my twin pistols,
Okay.
and I'm going to fire at the further
Yeah.
attacker,
Okay, yeah.
the one with the sickle.
As a note, you cannot sneak attack with your
Oh shit! Hold
yeah,
on.
with your pistols,
Give me
because the
one- give me-
flash pan means that something knows whenever you're firing.
Give me 1 second.
You get 1 second.
I'll fire with my longbow.
Okay.
Oh,
So
shoot,
you
I
pull
was
back
thinking-
your longbow. Roll. Are you aiming? Are you moving? What are you?
I'm staying stealth.
Okay.
I'm just
Oh, okay, you're
firing,
stealth, yeah.
firing from my position.
Roll an attack because you are stealth. I forgot about that. That's my bad. So you load up your bow and you pull back as the Are you going for simple guy?
Yes.
As he kind of brings back this strange looking weapon, you pull back and fire an arrow.
That would be a 25.
Definitely hits.
Got it.
So go ahead and roll damage.
One
I
shot.
believe, is he at 3d6 or 46 now?
Uh-oh.
Can I have the book? I'll look for it in the book.
In the meantime, Benji,
Is next, yeah.
you are on deck. Here you go.
I'll bet you I'll find it faster.
So,
Probably.
real quick, while we're waiting,
No, I missed the rogue section. You might get beaten.
dadgummit, the person.
No, I looked it up and went to images and
What
just
level
gave
is
me a
he?
stupid flowchart
he
instead of what
is
I actually wanted.
You guys are 8, right?
46.
46?
I
Okay,
hate
so you get
Google.
46.
Honestly, I'm
What
like
did you get?
rogue sneak attack table. It gives me flowcharts.
You
Very
get 46 plus 1d8.
Yeah. Plus dex, right?
Yeah, plus dex. So that's 4 plus d8 plus 46. That's a lot of numbers. In the meantime, we're going to run turns simultaneously because it shouldn't matter.
Well, we are running simultaneously.
Yeah, so go ahead. What are you doing?
Draw
You
my
just get-
sword.
You draw your sword.
Put it in the left hand. 2 attacks.
Two
First
attacks.
one.
Okay.
First one.
That's which guy?
First one up front is the guy in front of me, with
Okay.
the sword.
Okay.
Natural 3. So this missed.
22 points of damage.
Okay. So you watch as you draw the bow back. It doesn't go into the torso. There's like a little bit as someone bumps you just a bit, but you watch it head straight into the thigh and then sink deep enough to go into the other one.
Oh
my
gosh!
And he twists his hips and you hear the snapping sound of an arrow.
Ah!
And immediately the head is
Freaking the sheets!
Okay.
Oh my gosh! Okay,
Wait, can
second
I
attack.
use my
use better dice for gosh sakes.
Can I use my bonus action
Roll
to
the
re-stealth at the end of my turn?
Yes, but you have to move.
It's okay. I've been rolling horribly too.
Yeah, but
Where do I have to move
at this
to?
point,
That
Roll the
depends
bad
where
part
you
of
want
the
to move to.
Sure. I'm gonna move.
That's what I
over
wanna
to
make
this. You can do this.
that's why I want to make him as tanky as I can, because I don't want him to be able to do much. I just want him to be able to.
re-stealth.
Captain America, I can do this all day.
Roll to re-stealth. You
Second attack with
second
my
attack.
fist.
So you go for it. Oh, with this is. so
My
you make-
first one was with blade. My second one was with fist. Because if I do that, I get an AC bonus because of my Kensei feat.
You're right. So you go for it.
That is a 24.
That hits. So you kind of like lock swords and then using your
Reroll the 2.
monk dexterity.
So I get a
attacking.
2. 7 points of damage.
So you.
1 key point to Forge Heart.
Okay.
He needs
so
to-
as you.
Your mom.
Can it wait just 5 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So you lock blades, and as the ninja, so to speak, is locking blades with you, you catch that moment and like uppercut, and there's this lock that throws him.
Well,
back
nope,
apart.
nope. He needs to make a save.
Okay.
So because he may not be thrown back.
That is not a success.
Okay, so he's gonna take an additional 2d6 damage.
Okay.
8 more damage, and he is up to 15 feet away.
He said,
So I wanted to.
I need you to roll an attack.
holy crap.
Me?
Yes, you.
He clocked him.
Okay. Am I rolling it against
You know
Blaine?
exactly what's coming.
I'm rolling
Yes,
against
yeah,
Blaine.
you're rolling against Blaine.
Natural 4.
Natural 4. So Blaine sidesteps as this ninja is thrown back. He is not knocked prone. You see as he's kind of thrown back, he watches the blade comes out and catches himself as he picks himself up slowly.
And then after that, I'm gonna do the standard sparring stance, and I'm gonna look at him. Patient defense.
Okay, that brings it to Bindir.
Alright, let's see. We're going to go and use feline agility. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
That's my favorite ability.
35. Is he on this one or this one?
What?
Standing defense?
No. What?
Yeah, I
wanna go
didn't move in
and
because I was
go
planning on.
Yeah. No, I get if I punch him in the
Marking
face,
both of
I
those
punch a
dudes.
dude 15 feet away.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. So I'm going to quickly, quicken action cast conduction.
Okay,
So we'll put that like here. Gets in the
Okay.
radius.
okay.
Good
So
old
quick
thing.
action, cast conduction. That's a bonus action. You are after him, by the way. So
Okay.
keep that in mind.
Now, conduction specifically says that targets within the field have like, let me just read it exactly because I'm curious how this works.
Okay.
Targets have disadvantage on these saving throws to resist thunder damage or its effects.
Yes.
So that doesn't mean if I use a thunder spell that attack roll, I don't get advantage on the attack roll, question mark?
No.
Cool, that's why I wanted to make sure.
Well, no, you totally would. That is me inventing conduction and then so that's totally fine.
Sorry, it's dramatic.
Cool. So I'm going to use static discharge
Okay.
because it seems fun.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll the hit
So
real quick.
as you reach out your hand, you feel all the hairs on the back of your neck slowly start to like stand up, and there's this low.
I have got to get out of here.
As you kind of how are you releasing this static discharge?
Yeah, so as I walk, it's gonna like
starts-
throw down my hand as like lightning shoots into the floor and everybody's hair stands on edge. As I sprint forward with feline agility, so I go fast. Just whoop, see if I hit real quick.
Okay.
It's gonna be a 18 plus 6.
24.
My God.
This guy.
Oh, the guy who just got damaged.
Oh.
So as he digs himself into the floor to catch himself from being thrown as this thundery blast, you watch this like on all fours. Vindir jumps up before and very much the throwing bars down sort of motion, throws a large like this weird blast of concussive lightning, and you watch as a crack rips through the floor before ending right at the sword that's currently dug into the ground and just blasting forth. And he is scattered into like 3 pieces.
Oh my god.
Now, because of conduction, every single one of this damage also goes to this man. So we're still got to see 40-10 damage.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's what I'm
I didn't roll. He was very low, so I figured that'd be okay.
spells.
Jeez.
9, 10,
Homie, have mercy.
20 damage, so that also means, because of a special feat I have, I'm level 8, so that's actually going to be 24 lightning damage also to him.
Okay. So this is the one that was hit by the bow.
Did he just get popcorn?
Gotcha. So you got 20, and then you got what do you have? 22.
24.
24.
44.
He's still up.
What?
Whoa! Oh!
Yep.
This is your chance, buddy. Just tap him and he's dead.
Throw another stool. My
No,
stool.
for the life of him.
Throw your stool. Take a shit and throw it at him.
If you've got any poo, throw it down.
As you send it back, you watch as that same concussive blast. There's like pieces that fly everywhere, and that knocks him into the wall.
Oh!
And then I just yell
It's
out,
not gory, there's still-
my drink.
This is my drink. That brings
It's not
it
gory.
to.
It looks like in Spider-Man 1 where he just turns into a skeleton and disintegrates.
Kinda. Mostly it's just that
Ow,
there's
damn
rag-
I!
There's enough cloth that there's rags over everything.
Ah, yeah.
So you're seeing like it's
PG-13.
PG-13 rags and flames. Yeah, rags.
Yeah, exactly. So that brings it to you. It is your
Okay.
turn.
I saw all of that. Forever traumatized, forever
Yeah.
scarred.
You just saw
I'm
two
like-
people just.
So I am gonna try
What?
and regroup with Aldir and say, Saud.
You're gonna run
Okay.
away.
You're gonna.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Okay, so I have 6 spaces of motion, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And can I talk with them?
Sure, you can say you can say something as a bonus action. You still have your
hold it
action if you'd like to do something defensively.
Okay.
You can take the dodge action, for instance, which means all attacks.
That
against
also
you.
he has a lot of defensive abilities as well.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So defensive fighting style.
Yes.
I got some new spells.
Is-
I want to use them.
So the way that works, right, is that so while I'm just standing there chilling, if anybody comes up to me and I've already played
One
that,
attack you can redirect to another creature
Okay.
or object. It can also be an object of your choice.
Okay, a table
Okay.
next to you.
Or so.
and
What used to be is done.
and improvised shield. I can
fraud.
I
You
can like
grab something.
I can grab anything and I can hold on to it as
Yeah.
long as I want or as long
Yeah,
as
as long as you want.
one-
Yeah,
Okay,
it's basically
alright.
temporary.
Yeah.
It's like the
Okay.
but it's
Okay, so I regroup to them like,
I don't know what the hell is going on, but I'm gonna get us out of here. Okay? Okay? I grab
What do we do? What do we do? What do
We're
we
gonna
do?
get the hell out of here. And so I use defense. I use improvised shield.
Okay.
I pick up what objects are around me.
You see several bar stools, a large wooden plate, a serving tray, and one of those things that wine rests on.
I'm gonna take the one thing that wine rests on.
Okay, so you grab this kind of like weird cage that you're holding.
Yeah.
And it is like and you're holding it, and it's very
by anything else.
No.
okay.
The weird
it's
wine
it's
tasting.
pretty.
Isn't it
It's
soft?
very light, but it also has a lot of sturdiness. We'll say that counts for 10 HP's worth of.
Okay.
Well, it's metal, so we'll say 12.
Wait, what'd
All
you
right.
do?
It's 12
I-
HP. If he
Improvised
grabs something
shield.
to
I
defend.
went to them and I'm like, okay, I don't know what's happening, but I'm gonna get us out of here. So
How much damage does your cane do?
not enough. I'm trying to play like my character.
No, you are
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
it
yeah.
brilliantly.
amazing.
This
So,
is, I am sold. I don't know
Right.
where Brandon is.
I'm trying to get us out of here. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get
Seriously,
my
Brandon is
homies,
gone.
my workers. I'm trying to get them home. Damn it!
I thought they were-
So I pick up that wine barrel thing and I tell them like, get behind me.
Okay.
Get that the hell out of here.
They get behind you. You look and the door is currently closed.
Is there still a sandstorm raging outside?
Yes, there is.
So there's no leaving. It's murder on the Orient. Whatever goes
Not
down in
necess-
that, whatever
not
goes down.
necessarily.
leave the Orient
It's just that
Express.
there are consequences for moving in a sandstorm.
Yes, but come on, no one's gonna leave.
Like the flesh we
Which
can
means
from
what
your
happens
food
in the tavern
stays
stays in the tavern.
Which, on that note,
Blinks.
at the conclusion.
Oh wait, is that 0?
Yes, that Blaine's turn passed already. We temporarily skipped him, so go ahead.
Do you want me to just? Okay, he's gonna take 2 shots at the guy right next to him.
Yeah,
Does he have
that's the
disadvantage?
No, he does not.
Because he has sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Ready.
Yes, crossbow expert.
That is going to be 17.
That hits. Wait.
And then the second one is a 26.
Hold on. No,
26 misses, 17 hits.
No, the first one doesn't hit.
So 10 damage from the second one because I'm assuming 26 hits.
Yes, what is the dice for your redeflection?
What?
What is the
Your
dice
monk
for your
ability
catching?
for catching things.
It
D10,
is
right? D10 plus your
for
monk.
mine right now. It's 1d10 plus. I have
Dex
plus
plus
monk level, so mine is plus 13.
So, you watch as the arrow flies forward. He catches it.
Action surge. It's gonna shoot him twice more. 19.
That hits.
10 damage.
So you watch as
He should get a crank for his
So he shoots
so,
it
so there's like there's a catch and there's the moment of what and they.
Well, he still has one more shot.
Blaine needs like the Van
Does
Helsing
Blaine
across the
see
wood, just
nuts,
like a
dude?
Gatling, like,
No he doesn't.
Does Blaine see anyone? Okay, I'm gonna roleplay the skeleton. Does Blaine see anyone he thinks is about to attack Omar?
in the bar.
Roll insight for Blaine.
What do you want me to add to it?
0.
14.
He does not attack Samir, so he does not know because the only person he can see right now that's sus is Samir.
Okay, then
Blaine
he
would attack.
will.
Really?
Don't think so.
Is there anything else I can do?
Don't
with
take too much time on
No,
Blaine's
it's okay.
turn.
Then
Yeah,
never mind.
it's not.
Well, I mean, he just I feel bad wasting an attack, but yeah. that'll
No,
be it.
that's okay.
You killed the man. That's satisfying.
Good enough.
Kill
One man
him.
for the day. So,
Oh, Blaine character, by the way, because you've now gotten a better look, is a skeleton. Right.
as
He
you
looks dead.
clench, as you clench
me.
the wine case.
Right.
We gotta get the hell out of here! And you stand up. You watch as the table immediately to your left is just kicked back into your way.
Oh, okay.
And standing in your way is this large bronze dragonborn. And on one hand, you see this.
You ran right into the
huge,
clutches of Knuckle Boy.
heavy set quarterstaff. On each end is this large metal flanged mace. And as you look, there's only one arm. It's the right arm that's holding it.
Wait, he only has one arm?
He only has one arm.
Less than half of what I hope.
Yeah! It's always the
In that
crippled, man.
moment-
It's always the crippled.
I'm not crippled!
Okay.
As he twins the
And with
most.
that, he is going to unload on you.
What? Oh! Now you're gay.
Yeah, now you're gay.
That first one is a surprise attack.
Oh no. Can I use
Let me get a look at this guy.
defensive? No, I can't.
Snake first.
Yes,
go.
you can.
Okay.
Where are you redirecting the first strike to?
I'm gonna redirect it to this fellow right here.
What? That?
Oh
fellow?
wait, can I hit this guy as well?
Sure.
This poor random bystander.
So you watch.
I'm sorry! Oh my
You watch,
I mean,
so you watch as the mace comes around. It's like spinning with tremendous speed, and then there's this moment where he flips forward to kind of catch you, and you duck out of the way just in time and look and watch as this man who was exiting or trying to like check to go for the door is just sent flying.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Can you like crash and like slide like
Oh my
along
gosh.
this table?
Knocks
He's on
his
the
head on
table.
like
Yep.
the table.
The next attack is going to be a 31.
Oh,
Misses. Jeez.
Does it hit?
Alright.
It better have been almost a crit. Otherwise, I'd be
Okay,
scared.
so you take 12 points of damage.
Oh.
Your improv shield con? Question mark.
He uses the wine
Yeah,
glass.
so now you only take 2 points of damage because of. No, that's exactly
Yeah,
your
that's
improv
exactly
shield.
the
So
improv
the
shield.
second hit
Yeah,
you
man,
watch.
you're good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The second hit you watch is it just knocks the thing out of your hand and you take no damage.
Lucky bastard.
The third attack. Please miss.
Yep. And that is going to be a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Jeez, dude.
So
He just knocks the wind right out of you.
nope. That's only 8 points of damage.
Can I use tumble?
What does tumble do?
Whenever Omar is hit by an attack, he is hurled 15 feet in a direction of his choice.
Oh my god.
Which direction would you like to be?
I would like
Would you like to be hurled?
I would like to be hurled. Do I know he's? I don't see. He's invisible, right?
Yeah, he's hidden. He's well hidden.
Okay.
You can get a feeling that I'm over.
Sure. Yeah. I'll be knocked like over here.
So as you're the first one, you duck under. The second one is a straight upwards cut that just sends it flying. And you watch as the wine holder embeds itself in the ceiling, and then you're just like, "Hoop." The second one cracks you right across the
Nobody.
You are sent sprawling roughly that way over the table. We'll say it's a little bit longer than 15 feet, but you're saying you slide across the table and you fall backwards and then like right yourself.
I still take the damage, right?
Yeah, you do.
You do still take the damage.
Okay.
Yes, you're just immediately out of shot with him. That means
my gosh.
he is going to, as you look, as he surveys the room, there's like this moment where he catches, and his eyes fall on you.
Do I know he's there? I don't. I
You
think
do now.
Is he more than 30 feet?
Old ass.
And he is. You can feel him now. You couldn't
Yes,
before,
by quite a bit.
but now it is. Very,
I know the's just a champion over there.
Yeah,
I just
you
know
know
it's
there's a-
champion
there's a
too.
champion
So I
out
don't
there.
know, but he
is going to. He cannot use an improvised weapon,
Oh no.
so he.
I have my attack too.
he's already done 3 attacks.
Over.
Dang.
Yeah. Okay then. He is going to reposition.
Oh no.
And he's gonna.
Oh, he just.
7.
What?
Get right in severe.
Is he 10 feet from me?
Yes, he is now.
All right, I blindside out to 10 feet.
So, with that, he is going to attack again.
Oh my god.
Samir.
Okay.
Jeez.
2 attacks. Only 1 hits. Just do some rolls here. Nope. He succeeds. So you
It's
watch
been
as
working
there's this quickly, like within like the exchange of like 2 seconds, this really quick fist fight between what looks like Yoda with a katana and this huge
That is
just
Yoda
creature
with
with a
a
hammer.
Oh my god.
That brings it to
Has he spoken?
no.
Okay.
That brings it to Sahood and Amir.
No! Leave them out of this.
They're going to crawl under the table.
Okay.
As long as they're
they're
safe.
officially under the table.
Thank you.
That brings it to Cedric.
I have a gameplay question.
Go ahead.
So I currently have a cloak of elvenkind, which essentially makes me invisible most of the time, right?
It gives you advantage. It is not your turn yet, but I will still answer your question. I'm so sorry.
Am I able to share it with somebody? Could I hand it off to somebody and could they use it to become stealth?
No, because it requires attunement, which is a multiple minute process to get it attuned.
Okay. Can I, while I'm still wearing the cloak, like Samwise Gamgee, cover someone else with it and hide and stealth with them?
Theoretically, yes. It's gonna be really hard.
Every question Pierce is asked in this game.
Theoretically, yes.
You could.
Well, it's not. It's a pretty good question.
Well, because
You should
I was
roll
gonna
a
try to
perception
hide
check.
you. I was gonna see, like, could I like throw the cloak over you and
Yeah.
How do
be
you do
like,
that?
invisibility?
Gosh darn it.
So the first thing you notice is that you see another cloaked figure leap up on the table with this long rifle, very similar to the one Benji's carrying. And you hear this, and before you know what's happening, Cedric, you hear the loud poof, firing in your direction.
At me?
Yes, at you.
But they can't see me.
What was your stealth DC?
25. What was my DC or what did I roll?
Oh, what did you
Yeah,
roll?
I rolled
Yeah, my
25.
bad. Okay, so they can't see you.
Can't
So
see
they're shooting
Jack's-
Brandon? No.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
No, I think there's
No, don't shoot
He can
Samir.
shoot me, it's okay.
Don't
It's
shoot
okay.
it's a sniper.
He
They
can
could
shoot
shoot
me.
Vendir, who just
Yeah, no, they're
wrecked
gonna
his
shoot at
friends.
Vendir because the 2 people just got
Have you taken any damage yet?
clobbered.
He hasn't been attacked yet.
What is
Anybody
your
close to died.
What is your AC? Or sorry, what was your perception check?
6.
6. You did not see this guy.
You don't
Yeah,
see
no.
shit.
Unfortunately, that was 2.
Wait, where is
I've only
he?
That
rolled
was a
one.
natural
Well,
1.
He's a guy on the table.
We're on. Oh, this one.
Yeah.
So
I'm blind.
The first one, and fires again. This one doesn't have advantage. 2 and a 1. I don't even know how that happens.
Oh my
You're
gosh.
rolling worse than me, Matthew.
I know, right? It's like, really?
So the only person who's rolling bad is one of our Jackie Chan.
Oh, there we go. Okay,
With
so
the
that's
bit-
going to be a 25.
Sorry, but I cast
Free attacks.
magical shield where I have 30 AC.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that hits.
I cast magic.
Can't you cast like elemental wall or some shit?
No.
Water wall?
What is a reaction? Nothing that has gives me armor.
Oh, okay.
I have none of that crap.
But I know you used
I'm
the wall
all-
spell when we trapped that lizard
You
monster.
take... Oh, okay, yeah. You take 14 points of
Right.
damage.
Jeez, that's a total. That's possibly. So that means he can technically do 42 damage in a turn.
Have a good
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Enjoy fondue.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's where you guys are going.
Yeah.
And
That's one of my parents.
on that...
I mean,
Things said
I
wish
do
you could
have-
say.
So,
Where I'm burning everyone.
now,
You're right, Chris, I have
how
warding
injured do
wind.
you look out of curiosity?
What is this?
not. I'm still looking pretty solid.
You point with 2 fingers.
I'm still looking pretty solid.
What are you pointing
You're
at?
still looking
This is how you point.
Okay,
Spider-Man.
so...
That's not gonna
Go, let go.
And that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, there's another guy?
6, 7.
Psy boy?
Yep, so
Sigh,
immediately
boy.
as you get shot, you hear this rushing up behind you, and there's this...
Oh, freaking gosh darn it. We're trapped in Anime Comic-Con. We're literally trapped
This is like that
in-
scene from Kill Bill where they just keep coming.
At this point it's Naruto. Everybody's ninjas, and it's just like we're trapped in the Naruto
Everybody's
school.
ninjas.
Everybody's ninjas. Okay.
Everybody was ninjas.
Okay, so you take, oh shoot, hold on.
It just stops mid verse.
Everybody was ninjas.
You take
Music
12 points
stops.
of damage.
Right? Does he? How far did he go?
Just like
Did he-
6, like...
Did
He's
he
out,
get-
he passed your range of attack of opportunity, because
Cool.
he passed
So
through you.
I can do an attack of opportunity on him.
Yes, you can.
Cool. Because I'm a warcaster now.
Okay?
I took
Okay.
12 damage.
Yes.
Ow, now I'm looking pretty rough.
Oh jeez.
Alright, well, let's see. Attack of opportunity. I don't know. Can I lightning rod him as an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. He needs to make a spell save. Strength.
So that's an 8.
So he does not succeed. Alright.
Yanks.
The man passes me and then gets yanked back.
10 feet, so right into the region of view. Okay.
And he takes 2d10 damage, so we'll just do that real quick.
Okay.
Gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. You've got like.
That's an 8.
Yeah, that's what happens
dude's a
when you're a
neurocaster.
powerhouse.
He's Storm Kitty.
Oh my gosh.
This is Storm Kitty.
There he
I
is.
just made of you.
That's 17 damage.
Okay,
Oh my gosh.
so as he's like running past you, you whip it back out, and like it catches right at the leg, and there's this loud crack as electricity passes through. Right as it gets to. Right as it
Wait,
gets to Frederick.
what's the best shocked Muslim voice we could get?
And then he passes out of Blaine's range. No, I'm joking.
Yes, he does.
No, that's forced.
I know, I'm
That's
joking.
forced movement.
But he can't attack him now.
Exactly.
Yep, but he can't attack you.
You just be like, where you going, dude? Dude.
So where are you going to? So immediately as you yank him back, the 1 foot kicks him up, and he's gonna try and kick at you. Oh, but no, that is just a 10.
Yeah,
So
no.
you die as you're
Real close.
as you're reeling him back. You're like, as like the
That's
foot
canon.
just passes by your
Tying the
as
knot.
the foot just passes by your
This is
face.
actually rather splendid.
That brings it to Frederick. Yes, it does. Yeah, Frederick.
You mean Cedric?
Oh wait. Oh, that wasn't a. That was. Okay. So sorry.
Yeah, that was just
like,
reaction.
You did so much on that turn that I'm like, oh,
It
yeah,
was your
that's right.
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
my bad. Okay, so that's then. All right.
That brings it to your turn, Cedric.
For real, this
Cedric,
time?
do some
For
cool
real.
shit to save the day.
All right. What I never asked this. What is my chance to hit modifier on my pistols? Is it the same as my sword? Is it +8? Or
It's
is
the
it
same as your bow.
same as my bow? So +7. Okay.
I think your sword's. Yeah, no. Your
So
bow, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to come out of stealth. I'm behind this table, and I'm going to aim my dueling pistols at the sniper.
Okay.
Oh, everyone's kind of a badass in this game. I'm like, okay, all right.
The first pistol is 20.
This is
20?
like this is
Okay,
the
that's gonna
DM
hit.
session that's spawned from
Yeah.
the guy, the movie idea.
I hated that movie.
Second
it?
is
Is
going
it
to
bad?
be
Yeah.
Oh, I never saw it.
Horrible.
Which movie?
Free Guy.
Oh.
One where Ryan Reynolds is the NPC.
Yeah, I was really hoping that was going to be a good one.
No,
The trailer
I thought-
looks funny.
It did look
23.
funny.
I thought it was
23.
But those are the only
Alright,
good
first
parts.
point,
Yeah, I
important
thought
point
so.
of note. You need to roll 66 plus your dex damage. Because 3d6 for one pistol, 3d6 for another, and then plus dexterity on only one of them.
Gotcha.
Important point of note. This is fine, keep doing what you're doing. If you are a monk, you cannot block a bullet unless you have a weapon that would block a bullet.
Did you make short count?
Yes.
Okay.
But if you are not holding a sword...
You mean I can? I slice the bullets with a chopstick?
cannot send
Oh
it
my
back.
god! I just rolled
Yeah.
3 6s in a row.
Do it again. Do it again.
This guy's like, this is my moment, and then. This guy was Newt when he shot you, and then he just saw his pierce.
Random
Stepped out from under the table.
Okay, so that would be dodge this. Dodge this.
Cedric is but more attractive than her.
Uh-huh.
So.
Let's see.
I don't even know what her name was. I'm about to do something stupid though.
That is going to be
I'm about to do
33
something
points of piercing damage.
33 points of piercing.
Oh my god.
I fly backward. 33. Jeez.
So you
Literally,
watch,
this is some-
you watch, he's not dead, but you watch this immediate. Yeah, these are not.
He
smart.
wishes he was.
So, yeah. So
Did he
as
at least-
like,
did he at least be
as
knocked
pulls
off of the
back, There's
table?
like this. There's like the thing where it's like. and then, he is totally knocked off the table.
And then
he is prone on the ground.
and then he breaks this in half. It's like.
Yeah, exactly. He breaks this in half. What are you doing?
And then on my
That's
on my,
a guy.
Okay, on my movement bonus action, I'm going to grab Omar. I'm gonna grab him by the scruff of his neck and pull him behind the table. I'm gonna say, "You gotta stay hidden," and I'm going to attempt to parcel my cloak around Omar next to me behind this table because I'm gonna re-stealth.
Roll I need Omar and you to roll perception checks. That's a wisdom check for you, Brandon.
Okay.
The
Perception.
rest of you are chill.
Can I roll insight?
No.
Or
Can I roll in your mom?
That
Can I roll investigation?
No, you can't. You have to roll.
I rolled a 14.
That brings it to Benji. It is your turn.
Okay. My perception.
What do monks do?
It's a
Run up to
31.
the biggest bad and try and hit
Can
and
I-
try and miss.
can
They
I,
get pummeled in the
roll
ground.
to
Same
reset
formula.
my turn?
Same
Do I-
formula,
You have
baby.
your bonus action, yes, but you don't because you fired both pistols.
Okay.
That's That's your bonus action.
I'm coming up behind big boy. Shing. I'm gonna do it with the sword. First attack with the sword.
Do it so.
Okay.
Haha! Finally! 23.
23. Okay.
Wait, right? That's 8 plus 15?
Hold on.
That's 23.
That is enough.
Okay. I'm gonna re-roll the 1 on a d8 to get a 2.
So.
Bro, come on.
Together.
Lay it off.
7 damage.
So.
7 damage.
Okay.
Got it.
And then I'm gonna sleepy slashy, and then I'm gonna with my left hand, and then again
Sealed by it. So what if?
gonna do kind of like the straight punch.
What if you and
Punch.
we like?
That's probably not gonna be. That's 15.
We use our.
So the punch misses.
Is that the end of your turn?
Like-
Hold on.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to use
Um,
this guy who's finishing him off.
Oh yeah, you knock him off the table and revealed that guy.
And there's so
He was-
there's another guy.
Yeah, so he was one of the check marks. You knocked him into it, and as a consequence of that, he's revealed.
Got you.
Okay, I will, as my bonus action, use another key point to kind of just punch him, be like, and then I'm gonna do patient defense again.
Patient
I kind of feel like we gotta go over to this side.
And I'm assuming I don't
Just 'cause
know.
this-
I don't know
kinda-
crap yet, right, Matthew?
doing
Because
their
dude hadn't
blocking
spoken.
At this point,
Dude hadn't spoken.
I mean, he could wait.
no, he
See
hasn't.
if
But
he'll
at this
move,
point, he's
but-
right next to you,
I know. I'm just.
so you can recognize the form.
So I punch him, and I know how does the punch miss?
How does the punch miss?
Because I hit him with the sword, but I gave him a punch. So how does the punch miss? Does he catch it or?
We'll say you hit this absolutely rigid shoulder, which as you kind of hit it, the shoulder is way bigger than the creature, so to speak. The arm is the arm is misshapenly large almost, in how big it is.
And I'm gonna hit
And
him.
then there's this kind of click as you sense the rest of the figure you're looking into.
Hey!
Idiot!
How you doing, buddy? Still in patient defense because I know this dude.
Okay, that brings it to.
Oh, so you hit. So this is no, I didn't hit Samir. I hit him. I hit him with the sword, but my punch just didn't hit it.
Oh, so he's just like,
well, that dude. I recognize this dude because this is where my home.
okay.
Yeah, this is his home city. Okay, so that brings it to Vindir.
Alrighty.
Also, I think you're gonna have to move way before I do.
You are
I think
still
we're
in.
on opposite
Are you
ends
still in
of the
conduction?
initiative.
Yes.
You were like 20. And I was
Okay,
like,
so you succeeded your saving throws.
Oh wait, crap.
Now you
I
could
forgot,
just
I'm
not
sorry.
move and then.
What is
stay
it for saving throws?
11 and 10, I think.
Yeah, my
Because one
plan
was
going to be
10.
to
That's
use
gonna
my
be 11 and
movement
10.
to get
Wait, that one
over to
passes.
this table, finish off that guy, and then maybe try to get this guy around, but put me in that position
Okay.
because,
Which one came first, the 11 or the
like I
10?
said, I feel like there's guys coming over here. But there's
Matthew, did the
4 of them
11
over
come
there.
first or did the 11 come
There's
second?
Blaine, there's Nathaniel.
The 11 came first.
Okay, then I
know
passed
if we
both
can
times.
move together. Like
Samir's got his
We can
turn
ask.
skipped. I'll have to do that.
I'm not sure if we're stealth at this point
three
because
guys,
I couldn't re-stealth at the end of my turn because I used
Both my friends.
Okay, it's my turn
bonus
now.
action
Got it.
to
So
fire
still in
both
conduction.
pistols.
How hurt does this guy in front of me look? Not that hurt, right?
We can ask. We can ask.
He's decently. He's bruised up. He's currently trying to
Pick me up
recover
and
from the
toss
electric shock.
My only other question is, are they wearing metal armor or no?
No.
Didn't think so. That's why I needed to make sure. All right, cool. Well, we're gonna cast Shock and Grasp on them.
Alright. Frederick is up next, and then it's Omar. Go ahead and roll your attack. Is it? Yeah, it's an attack.
That's gonna be a 22 to hit.
Hits.
Cool. Buddy boy, there you are. 7 points of damage.
Okay then. That is. Yep. So you can see he's not really catching a break. There's this arcing energy that keeps getting pumped into their body, and you can see their hair has now permanently straightened, and you can see the sizzling and the smoking is starting to come from underneath the
He's about to go into cardiac arrest at this point. He's been defibbed twice.
Okay, that brings it to Frederick, and then you're gonna be up after that, Omar.
Okay.
The guy next to
Oh, so Blaine's character is Frederick. He
22.
Yes.
Oh.
22.
It's confusing.
22.
Yeah, I was like,
As
did you change
who?
your name or what?
The guy right by Vindir.
Okay.
10 damage.
That is going to hit, except that's going to reduce it to nothing. He still has his reaction. So you watch as you fire. There's and then immediately takes the arrow and just tries to shank you with it.
Nice, nice.
Wait, can he do that, or does he have to throw it back at the person who shot it? Deflect missiles is usually at the person who shot it. I think.
Really?
I believe, if I remember correctly, deflect missiles is only at the person who shot the thing.
Okay.
There's a cool 3.
I mean, you
well,
can.
in that case, we'll say it's back at towards.
I mean, you could do it towards him.
No,
but-
it's back at towards Frederick. That's a possibility. All right, that brings it to That's a 20 against.
Says if you catch a missile in this way, you can spend 1 key point to make a ranged attack with the weapon or piece of ammunition you just caught as part of the same reaction. You make this attack with proficiency, so it doesn't say actually.
Okay. You could attack me,
Okay.
but it'd be
It says-
ranged to be at disadvantage. So you probably still want to go for Frederick anyway.
Okay, that is still 22.
That's gonna hit
So
him.
we can hit at him, right? It can't target
It'll
him?
be at
You can target me,
disadvantage
but
because it has to be
It
at
is
a.
at disadvantage.
Okay, then yeah, it'll hit.
Yeah.
Because it would have been disadvantage either way.
Yeah.
Because if someone's next to you, then you still have disadvantage shooting at a different
Oh,
person.
interesting. I did not know
It's
that.
like idea is something is in your way. That is, however, only 6 points of damage.
Awesome.
So as you're kind of like, and then jams an arrow directly into your torso.
Shoots another one.
Okay.
17.
17, that just hits.
10 damage.
10 damage. Alright. As another one lands.
Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. He's still hanging in there. Not having a good time.
What happened to Snake Boys? He's still kicking?
Yeah, all three of us are just kind of chilling there.
You're not fighting?
Oh, I hit him twice.
Alright. Now this would be the start, but Samir technically needs to take a turn. And he is going to
I don't think they're very big fans of me.
Huh?
Sabir and the snake dude?
No, I mean, it's
So you watch as
circumstantially.
this quickly becomes its own mess of just blades and cracking. It's definitely like watching Yoda fight. There's a lot of jumping involved and a lot of like attacks. But with each successive attack, there's this push backwards. So by the end of this flurry of blows, both of them actually end up over here this way.
I will pass my opportunity attack.
Takes 20.
Actually, it wouldn't be an opportunity
Okay,
attack. 'Cause
now that brings it to Omar.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
So, I am underneath his cloak right now. Are we stealth? Can anyone see us? No? Okay.
He's just because
Alright.
he hasn't gotten a chance to stealth yet.
Okay. Well, I had an idea where me and him, what if we moved together, me behind the cloak, and we moved.
Yeah, would he be able to forfeit his place in the initiative to move at the same time that I was moving?
Technically, he would have to hold an action, but yes, he could.
Hold an action. Does that mean when I got to where I was going, I could then use that action? Or?
No, you would. That would be your action to wait until he moves and move with him.
Okay.
What's the black
Wanna do
D4?
that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That's
On
my
the table?
That's for me to keep track of what's in conduction or not.
Gotcha.
Does it take an action to remove my elf?
No, you would just attack with it.
Okay.
Okay.
You would attack with it.
All right. Well, so me and him. Do you want to move closer?
Don't you have to hold your action until I...
You are not currently
Oh,
hidden,
yeah,
so I
yeah,
would not
yeah.
bank on him being hidden because right now everyone can see you.
Yeah. But so if he holds his action, he waits until it's my turn, and then we would both.
Yes, and then that would, move things along.
So that's what you would do if we wanted to. Was you would just not move right now, and then when we got to my place in the initiative, we both.
My whole idea was that I would be hidden behind the cloak, no one would see us, and we would just like sneak up behind
Well,
someone.
we're still kind of out of the way. This guy's
Right.
like
You're
really
not hidden.
far
You're
away.
just away from
And
the.
these guys are all fighting each other. So
You can take cover behind the bar.
yeah. And the thing is, we're on the other end of the initiative spectrum. So if on my turn we move and then I attack, but you don't have your action, you'll get your action in like 2 moves.
All
Because
this theory. What are you doing, Omar?
you're on the top of the initiative scale.
What is this guy doing right here?
He's on the
prone.
ground.
He's prone, but he's not.
Yeah,
dead.
he's prone. He's knocked down.
Okay.
What are you doing?
What?
You can lead me too. That's fine. If you want to go over there, I'll catch up whenever it's my turn.
Yeah, because I don't really see a point anymore to me like moving with you behind
since
the cloak.
we're not
yeah.
So even though I just grabbed you and told you to stay hidden, you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna saunter my ass.
He's a
over.
boomer. He never listens.
I want to help. Damn it!
Alright, go ahead.
I'm a good man. I am a good medicine man. I Okay. So Omar works up the courage.
Oh, no.
What is the range of
About 10 squares.
about 10 squares?
10 squares.
Okay. I would
also
like
need
to
to move.
use my full movement
Oh shit.
to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
I would like to use elf repellent
Okay. So.
on this fellow right here.
All right, so we'll say you might have to jump up on the table to actually
Okay.
get it because he's
Yeah,
currently
yeah.
laying on the ground.
Yeah.
So you leap up onto the ground.
It's Axe body spray.
Yeah. So you watch as this older gentleman like kind of like props himself up on the cane. You.
Not in mine.
And from this cloak, you watch this long, double-barreled armament just like pull from the cloak this strange
Whip out
pistol-gripped
my
weapon and just aim straight down at the guy who is.
And the guy,
fired.
and you see it behind the mask. You see him go. He's like currently
All
like
right,
full
so
of lead.
Alpha
He's like,
Pellet, you don't roll. They roll a dexterity saving throw. Are you the first shot just into this guy? Because you have 2 shots with it.
I would like to blast.
No.
well, go ahead, finish it.
Yeah,
You can totally blast 2 shots into him.
I would like to blast 2 shots into this man.
Okay.
I would like to blast.
Said no straight man.
I would like to blast 2 shots inside this man.
Okay, so very much in the way of because he has disadvantage, he's prone. So very much in the way as he jumps up. You watch. You watch.
Yeah.
You watch 2 shells. He's already got the 2 musket balls lodged in his face. He watches 2 shotgun shells rip through the end of.
This is like that poor gnome that I shot. He ricocheted off the alleyway, climbed back up the ladder, and then got kicked in the face by.
He is freaking toast.
I would like, as I'm standing over.
Racism is real.
I would like
a little grin, a little twinkle in my eye as I kill
No,
him.
the gnome is coming back. The psychotic era of violence.
Just don't pee in his mouth.
As you.
Omar would like to remove his pants.
No, I'm playing.
So
That is
so
happening.
both yell. You. And you look, and there's this guy with 2
that guy?
scimitars. Yeah.
Just want to keep it real. This is still PG-13 because all you see is a cloud of yellow.
Oh
Okay.
gosh.
I would like to go to the bathroom.
A real cloud of yellow.
You don't have an
That
action.
brings
You already
it
used
to him.
My boy.
Him.
So
boy.
he.
Who's him?
Snake dude.
the snake.
Wait, why'd they move away from you?
Because Samir was like, and he's like, would you, and
Yeah,
then
they had a whole exchange with
Great
damage
explanation.
on.
thank you.
He is, however,
It'll come great out in the
going to
recording.
take
Yeah,
a swipe
yeah.
at Samir, which does not hit, while moving around this way, and then he is going to swipe at you.
Hey, he has disadvantage.
His disadvantage. Okay. He is going to. Sorry. So many step less. Good thing he has disadvantage. Avoided the natural 20 there. That is going to be a 22.
It still hits.
It still is.
It still hits.
All right, that takes. That is 13 points of damage, and I need you.
Wait. Sorry, I had to do
13
reverse
points,
math.
yeah.
What save?
And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
11.
11. You fail.
Yeah.
You are knocked prone. So as you kind of the comes out, you also take. Oh yeah, because he's a person. You take 7 extra points of damage from the fact that because it's a maneuver. You get just completely swept off your feet as the long mace arm kind of kicks you off. Stay down, old man. And then with that, he is going to take an attack of opportunity.
No, I can attack, right?
You can attack. You're prone, so you're disadvantaged.
Old man. Oh no!
You're gonna like.
18. No!
You're gonna, like-
18.
18. That definitely hits.
He's gonna take.
Why is
Most
he-
damage I've done, 11 points of damage.
Oh wow!
That's not small.
Break his leg.
As he kind of gets
Nice.
away, you can hear some shot. We need to get out of here.
What? We can't leave.
As you notice, there are for a couple, because it's been a couple rounds now, everyone has panicked and is like hugging the side of the room now and trying to get out of the conflict. And you do hear shouts, "Someone get the authorities! Get the authorities!" So at this
Which
point,
one is the authorities?
I need everyone to roll a perception check.
Is it based on hearing?
Yeah.
The last perception check I rolled a 14. What did that do?
Bro.
Matthew. You asked me.
Oh, you rolled a 14.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry, you should have interrupted me. In that case, you've been hearing this slow from the ceiling. You don't know where it's coming from though.
Oh, 25.
25.
21. Nice.
So that brings it to you hear this before an element of the ceiling caves in the back south corner of the room.
Oh crap.
You see a figure as rocks slowly start to pile up here as something just comes through the ceiling. You see kind of straighten up this large looming figure.
Right next to you.
Which, now that you're focusing, what is the range?
I don't know that I'm focusing.
Well, what is the range on something you can focus on? 'Cause you can pass
It depends on his size.
size.
I have to do it as a bonus action though.
Okay, so you do not know the exact specifics of this creature. All of you see this now, this large, heavy-set, armored shogun-like figure carrying two axes, one heavy-set in one hand and the other one smaller.
Oh no.
And that is going to end his turn. He's used his attacks to come through the ceiling. So that brings it to...
This is a lot of shit.
For real.
Yeah.
All my childhood friends are fighting. I'm starting to get confused.
Do you know all these people?
I know two of them.
Who's the other one?
Snake Dude.
Oh, you were friends with Snake Dude?
Samir.
What? Wait,
I took his first arm.
I took his first...
That would be a good backstory.
No, it's better. It's better than that. You're gonna.
Samir is
I'm gonna tell you right after
going
this in
to-
roleplay, but still.
You just really
What is
got
7
yourself right in
times
the
2?
middle of this.
I know, dude.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I'm hoping.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
10. Alright. He
Is
is...
he gonna kill him?
Slits my throat.
I give up.
Anyway,
I'm done.
I was trying to go enjoy time.
he is
Crickets?
going to take... I have no idea where that came from.
Oh yes, he brings the plagues of Egypt, locusts combined.
Not the locust. Okay, so that he is going to get right up next to you. You can see this small goblin.
If you don't come with me, you're going to die.
Grabs you by the collar, just like this great reach out.
He
and
pulls
it's-
up his arm. Come with me if you want to live.
Yeah, exactly. Do you resist
Ooh.
his grabbing you?
More crickets.
Yeah, probably.
Freak.
Why?
Why?
Find the crickets. Take a 5-minute cricket intermission.
No, I don't want to take a 5-minute. Oh, I see what's happening.
People
That's so
British.
Oh.
Cricket?
That's really interesting. Dude.
I love
Okay,
cricket breaks.
That was the.
cool. Okay.
I don't know the
Are you
rules.
resisting?
I am. I'm like.
You're
get
resisting?
the hell out of me.
There's like this,
What is going on? Who are you?
that ends his turn. He can't get you moved, so that brings it to Sood and Amir. They're under the table.
The snake guy just breaks the table in half with his quarterstaff. Whoa, whoa!
No!
Oh dear.
Oh my god! No, it's Omar.
Oh.
Not oh dear.
Oh! So you did not attack this round. No, you did. You totally attacked this round.
Oh, you
So that is going to be 2 attacks against you.
Oh shoot.
That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
How much HP you got, baby?
And that's only a 3 to hit.
No.
So that's going to miss.
3 to hit?
Well, no, it's technically
Oh.
like 10
Oh,
to
okay.
hit,
I was about to say, it's like,
Yeah.
this man. Go back to school.
Just like a little.
You have a +3 to hit.
That's 12 points of damage.
Wait.
Take 12
I failed
points
my
of damage.
I failed my
okay.
both
Oh
of
my
my
gosh.
turns.
Then-
I had +3 to hit.
You
Let's go.
Do you cut him or stab him?
The first, just straight across the shoulder, you just feel it bite through your shoulder. And the next one comes forward, he goes to stab you, and you just kind of dodge out of the way, kind of like leaning back on your cane. That brings it. He's gonna make one more strike at you. That's a grab.
Okay.
So
Resist grab.
yeah, that's gonna hit.
Oh,
That's
oh.
22.
Tumble.
Oh yeah, okay. Which direction are you flying?
Oh my god.
Fly straight towards the axe guy. That's
Choose-
obviously the
L,
best course of
L.
action.
Okay.
You just like Wii bowling his ass. You just go over there and knock him down.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in this direction.
Back towards this guy.
No. This guy.
Go towards the bar.
This guy. You are on the table.
You just
Yeah.
kicking wine glasses out of your way.
Now,
Yeah.
did I get there from the first attack or the third attack?
Just the first attack. So
Okay.
that's the end. You see him take a swing at.
I'm sorry, I should have used that earlier.
No, you're good. It's totally good. Okay. You watch
Stumble.
as you get flown back. This is so difficult from the goblin who is trying to hold on to you.
Such an easy fly.
I
just don't know who this guy is. I don't know.
No, you're right. You're totally right to do that. He's a weirdo.
Brandon, the first person to
That
ever
brings
act
it
how
to-
anyone normally would when a stranger comes up to them and says, "Come with me if you want to live." No.
And a cloak.
He is going to disengage from you.
So no attack of opportunity.
No attack of opportunity.
There you
he
go.
learned from this. And
He
he's
learned from his past mistakes.
He learned from his past mistakes.
Is he trying
He's
to
going to
rub
run.
up on Blaine?
Yeah, he is. He's going to attempt to unload. He's this one's smart. He's using his fists.
Is Blaine taking damage yet?
No.
No.
Okay, good. I was
I
gonna say,
saved
it's
him
like,
last time. He
There's been
almost
more
took damage.
innuendos in this session than the trench run in A New Hope.
More what?
Never mind.
Okay.
No, say it again. Say it again, buddy.
Said there's been more innuendos made in this session than
Oh.
the trench run in A New Hope. Yeah.
I'm
Almost
shooting up his
there.
backside.
Shooting now.
You got
He's riding my tail.
You have 11 points of damage, which is double to 22.
It's a well-known fact.
And he's gonna use stumbling strike to add to that.
Oh, I'm so confused.
He adds 8 more points of damage. So
16.
no, just 8. Sorry, 4 times 2 is yeah.
So he's just like,
Well, it's not me. It's the Blaine.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
This is the Blaine. So.
All right, that would bring it to Ajax.
who is Ajax?
Oh, it's a snake.
Snake.
Man.
Okay.
Ajax.
Yep. And he is going straight for you.
No!
So as
Leave
you're
me alone!
there's this long moment as you're like lying on the table, much like the piece of wood that's being split
Oh
in
my
the
gosh.
camping trip. You see the mace just fly straight towards
Oh. Can I, Can I use Mr. Bean energy on that?
you. Wait. Yeah, you took your turn. Yeah, you moved. Yes. All right. Cool.
Can I
Mr.
use
Bean.
Mr. Bean energy?
That's only when you're moving.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Mr.
Is that the name of the ability?
Yes, it is.
That's hilarious.
Oh. No. Defensive fighting stuff?
Only if you have an attack.
Okay.
Which you technically attacked.
Okay.
Which. Oh wait, no.
Do your work,
Wait, hold on,
snake
hold on,
boy.
hold on. No, I forgot. He
don't
already
think you wanna
went.
do
I'm
his
so
worst.
sorry. That's my bad. He went. I'm losing
Wait,
track.
what?
Ride my tail and shoot me up the
Yeah,
backside.
because he went because he was talking to you. Yeah, that makes more sense.
So he's out of my range.
So
though.
he's not attacking.
No, he's not. He actually can't.
Yeah,
yet.
'cause he
It's
ran
not
away and you
his
kicked him
turn.
in the
That
shin
is
as he
my
ran.
bad. Instead, it's Cedric's turn. It's your turn. Sorry. I have a lot.
Instead, it's Cedric's turn.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know what
Cedric.
to do.
I don't know what to do.
Okay, I know what to do now.
You get the sense. You're
Alright.
quickly becoming outgunned.
So I'm going to run up here and hop up on this table. And as I pass Omar, I told you to stay down. Go back. I want to jump and lunge forward with my rapier.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Oh no.
Were you hidden?
No, it's not.
Okay, but he's within 5 feet of an ally, so if it hits, you do get the bonus damage.
Of sneak attack?
Yeah,
Oh.
because he's next to an ally.
Okay, that one's gonna be 21.
That is gonna hit.
All right.
So, just the rapier bends before going straight into the shoulder.
Okay. For
90 divided by 5 is. So is he using an attack with his rapier and his gun?
No, he already used both his guns. They're one shots.
15. It's 20.
Just like yours is.
that's gonna be. So wait. So am I using sneak attack?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So.
If you
Well, that's the
want-
thing. If I don't want to move, right?
No, you can totally move if you use sneak attack. Aim is a bonus action you can take.
Okay,
that
so
also
sneak-
eats your movement.
Got you.
Sneak attack can be met by a condition. You have advantage, or you're within 5 feet of someone.
Gotcha.
You're within 5 feet of someone, or they're within 5 feet of
Got you.
someone.
Got you. So I get
46.
46 more. Okay.
Yeah, 46 plus whatever the rapier is, which is a D8, so the same as your bow.
46.
That's gonna
Yeah. Hold
we'll
on.
put you on deck since you're the same one.
I don't know what I'm doing, so. But actually, it actually depends on how much damage he does.
Chances are a lot.
What do the walls look like? Are they thick?
Some of them, they're stone. The windows that are closed up are sort of human-sized. They're
So
wood.
not easy to break through.
Not necessarily, no.
It's going to be 25 points of damage.
25 points of damage. So,
Stab.
it takes a hefty blow. That brings it to your turn, Benji. Wait,
Still
yeah,
alive?
you're right. What do you want to do? Sorry.
So
Still-
did you kill him?
No, he's still alive.
I forget. Can you attack with daggers on bonus actions or no? You have to
Yeah,
use
you can. You can. Because you're not doing the stupid. You have to hold a weapon roll.
Yeah. Okay. Can I ascertain about how much health he has left or no? I have no idea.
He's sort of beat. Sort of beat.
Sort of beaten.
Sort of beat. The next hit is not going to kill him. It's not going to not do anything, but it's not going to kill him. Unless you just absolutely manage to cut out his liver with a single attack, but
How weak does the guy right next to Blaine look?
weaker on the weaker side.
Yeah. I'm going to strike with my
Okay,
dagger.
so as you have that purchase with the rapier, you bring the dagger up to try and get him for a second shot. Go ahead.
Oh. Shoot. It's half of 45.
Half.
Oh, that's going to be 17.
17.
Half of
That
45.
barely
We'll go
hits.
to 20.
Hit,
20.
all right.
So it's just the D4.
Yeah, but for
So that would go to 20.
Oh, I don't get to have my dash.
No, you don't, because it's your
four
offhand.
squares. And
Unless you have a magical weapon that has more damage, but
13.
you don't. So.
3.
3?
points
Not
of
bad. It kind of like
Yeah.
jams into like the thigh and gets like kind of caught in the leather brace, but and he is sufficiently damaged. That brings it to
Shoot. Me.
Benji. What are you doing?
So what, can I move diagonal?
Yeah.
One. No, that brings me into him space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Cool. So I will use half my movement to get up,
Okay.
and then I will step of the wind to get here.
Whoa.
Does that get me in range with him?
I can't kill one guy without you coming up?
Because I'm right here. It's 1,
Hey!
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. And then, so that's
You're
my
lying
bonus
prone on a
action.
fucking table.
6.
I'm fine.
2 attacks at him. First with the sword.
I'm bleeding out.
23.
That's gonna hit.
Come on, baby.
Drinking your water.
Don't roll 1. 9 points of damage.
Okay, so the first one are you attacking with your sword? Or
Yes, first one is with the sword.
So as he's kind of already been impaled, you right across the chest. He is looking extremely hurt.
Per round, I'm gonna use the second attack with my fist. That's the 2 attacks of my action. For a 25, which is going to, I'm gonna reroll the 2, still a 2, to 7 more damage.
Okay, and with that, that's it. So
Cool, thank you.
how would you like to finish?
I'll
him
just
off?
slash him across the chest and like just
Kick him.
Well, no, slash him across the chest. Use my right arm to just come back and hit him in the spine.
Yep.
Just
He is gone and toast. All right.
Cool.
That's the end of him.
and I'll just shout. I'll be like, "What happened to the friend group while I was gone?"
As you shout that, you are within. This is you, right?
I am the Benji.
There's this loud
That's me.
clanking
Oh,
noise.
not the clanking. Boy.
As
I completely forgot about him. Oh my
he is
gosh.
going to jump.
Nuh-uh.
Well, I mean, yeah, but we kind of figured out like that was. So that's the question of like, if you're wanting an out, where do you go? Front door is barred, right?
Is there a back door?
There is no out until they're all dead.
Investigate a back door.
Until they're all
Investigate
bleeding on
the
the
back
floor.
door.
So,
Well, I mean,
You-
Big Dude and Ajax or
Benji.
Clockus, yeah.
as you're thinking through this, you just and turn just in time to sense this large, armored hobgoblin figure wielding an axe, and you can hear as it gets closer the wind-up charge.
Benji, look out!
Do I recognize the voice? I know tones,
Roll
any
an
tone.
intelligence
But
check.
nope, my feet says, you know,
My
people
feet.
exclusively by their tones, allowing you to instantly recognize any voice you have already heard.
Roll a intelligence check, because it's been 20 years, my guy.
That's not cocked. It's not gonna be good. So, 8.
Nope, you do not remember.
No.
But he is going to rage.
Okay.
Oh.
And the first attack, he's gonna go for you.
For me?
Yep.
For me?
Yep, you've been doing a hefty amount of damage.
Well, he doesn't know. He just got here. Scratched through the roof 2 freaking seconds ago.
That
All right, let's go.
is a natural 1.
Oh!
Misses. So you sidestep
No, that
as
hits.
as the axe just embeds itself in the table before it pulls back and frustrated goes for you again.
What?
This is a huge, just large, not quite a great axe, but the head is way bigger.
Remember, you have
than
uncanny dodge, so
expected.
you're okay.
I
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
I also have 75 hit points.
You know how many I have? 37.
16 to hit. That's a terrible roll.
Just misses.
Just misses.
I'm just dancing around.
It's like Legolas with the elf, or Legolas with the troll. Sorry, I didn't mean
Okay,
to reference
so
an elf.
as you
Yeah.
He doesn't
Mind
know
your
Legolas
tongue.
is an
Yeah.
elf.
Mind your
As you say that, as you kind of dodge, there's this moment of, and he's gonna action surge and go for you 2 more
Oh my
times.
gosh.
He's not. You would.
Jump on his head.
I can't do anything right now, can I?
Okay, I just want to point out
Can I
this
attack him?
dude.
He's gonna reckless.
Can I attack of opportunity him?
This dude,
No,
though,
no.
I just want to say, this dude is mega level. You want to know how I know?
Oh.
Well, he's raging, which means he's a barbarian, and
20
he's action surge, which means he's a
Is it 20
fighter.
to hit?
Yeah, it's a
That
20
hits.
to hit.
So he's already a multi-classed fighter,
And he's gonna use menacing attack. So you need
which
to make
means
wisdom
he's
saving
also a
throw.
battle master.
Are you being serious?
Nope.
Do you apply your
Raging.
stat modifiers or is it a straight roll?
You can apply your stuff.
You never know sometimes.
Well, my stat modifier
I mean,
is
it just says you can't
a
use
D
any,
modifier, so I
Oh yeah, no, you have to apply.
and you can't wear armor.
That's 9. That's 2. That's 11.
I think you can't wear armor.
0.
I don't want to just run
Well,
away.
he's wearing
So
armor,
you take 18 points of damage, which you can have,
Probably can.
and you
I think you just
are
have an unarmored
um.
natural thing.
Probably.
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, I was thinking
frightened
about
of
it
him.
because I was like,
Frightened of
you'd be
him.
great to
Yep.
multi-class in
What is that?
barbarianism, just to make you
You
take.
cannot move closer, and your attacks against him are at
But I
disadvantage.
can't.
He's get-
For one turn or for the rest of the action?
for
Need
one
13.
turn.
Okay.
Just being sad.
That second attack, that is going to be a 22,
That is.
and he's not a fan of.
All right, I have no idea who that is, and he doesn't recognize me.
So,
supposedly.
Mr. Tuning
also-
Fork. I hit him.
So Okay.
Raging bull.
Yep. Yep, that's just that. Sorry. Okay, so you take 14 points of damage.
Which I can have to.
No, you cannot. You used your reaction already.
Oh, I can only have one.
You can only have one.
Otherwise, that'd be a little gross.
I'm just instigating and up in the distance. Yeah, get him.
And as you watch as Cedric is taking both these axes, the first one, the rapier isn't enough to block it. It just digs straight into your shoulder before the butt head of the axe just slams into your stomach. And as kind of Cedric is catching himself trying to pull up, you watch as the head, this heavy-set samurai mask, and you can see the weird kind of shogun teeth mask like stare at you with these very clear, bright eyes.
Okay, so
That is... It's not your turn. Now it's Vindir.
Just having so much fun, guys.
All right, I'm gonna use lightning lure on this man, so he's got to make a strength saving throw for me.
Okay.
Well, quick, would I be able to throw him over the table?
Sure.
Okay, then yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Fail.
Awesome. So he gets chunked to right here. So
Oh,
he
you
takes,
smart, beautiful man.
he takes 2d10 damage.
Okay.
I know what you just did. Oh.
So it's 7 damage for both of these guys.
Interesting. Okay. So he is toast, but his body acts as an electrical conductor as it flies forward. It catches this guy right as he goes forward.
Cool. Well, if he's here you go. Now then, I'm gonna run up because we're quick in spelling.
You're gonna run up to this man? You're gonna run up to this man?
Okay.
Static discharge time. Let's see if I can hit.
Okay.
Is this a peppermint?
Please roll well.
You know what?
No, 15.
15. Nope, misses. So what happens if you miss a static discharge? Is it?
It consumes a spell slot, but nothing else.
Okay, cool. So you send it forward, and as you kind of roll forward, this concussive blast is sent towards the creature, which it kind of just dodges out of the way. And this really you've never seen a dragonborn that's really athletic or agile. It's very lizard-like in how it just all of a sudden avoids and then goes right past. It's quite an impressive display,
Fly back 10 feet.
which does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Nope.
Okay.
Because I'm scared. I was hopeful.
So at this point, there's only prone samurai dude, or excuse me, prone minion, Ajax, and Satan.
Satan.
Satan?
Shogun.
Yes.
I'll just call him Shogun. So there's Shogun, Ajax, and guy on the floor.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that brings it to Frederick.
Well, he probably not gonna know anything about Ajax, so he's gonna shoot him twice.
Okay, cool.
So, 17.
17.
Does that hit?
Yeah, it hit. Oh, no,
10.
it doesn't. It actually doesn't hit.
Okay,
Sorry.
so that one misses, and then second attack, lower. So, and after that,
He's gonna eat that attack so he can get the arrow.
Okay. So he gets the arrow.
Hold on.
What does the front door look like?
Yeah, that's gonna be his reaction. Alright, and that's gonna reduce it completely, and then he's gonna chuck it towards you. So you watch as there's like two, one is kind of like dodged, and the other one he grabs it and then goes right for you. You get the sense, you people now know you're a threat.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That is going to be a 18.
Yeah, it
Does
is.
he have any cover from the pepper grinder?
peppers
That is
Does not
The
get
pepper
covered
grinder.
with the Pepper grinder. You take 6 points of damage.
Nice.
still up.
Yeah, I'm still up.
Okay.
Not looking
That
good
brings
for
it
us.
to
How much damage?
Omar. It is your turn.
So am I prone?
You do some shit.
You are currently prone.
I'm prone, and it takes an action to jump up out of prone, right?
No,
No,
it
half
takes
your
half
movement.
of your movement.
Oh, okay.
But you got Snake Dude bum rushing you right now.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to. So I have
Here.
30 movement.
You do hear as you start your turn. Get to the door! Get to the door!
Okay, yeah. I'm going to.
You stupid rich.
Can I jump?
Son of a bitch.
I get up, so that's half my movement. Oh, dearie me.
You get up.
Oh,
That's half your movement.
Can I move far enough to get over the bar?
over the bar.
Over this.
So you're going towards this.
Where's the door?
Okay, the door. Oh, that's
The door is over here.
That's here. That's this
Oh.
way. You'll be running directly away from the door.
Okay.
The
Which
goblin's
you were
like,
welcome to do. Yeah, exactly. The goblin's like,
And he's coming straight at me, right? Or is he just kind of thinking
he's
about it?
diagonal.
yeah, he's diagonal. You can tell the focus on the room as these lower monks are starting to get put off. You get the sense that there are two very strong figures in the room, and both want you dead.
Okay, so this guy seems cool. I'm like, okay, he just advised me to do something that could help me. So I'm like, okay,
Also, don't
I'm
forget
gonna
your,
listen to
don't
him.
forget your boys.
They're closer to the door, though.
You're right.
They're
you're
closer
right,
to
you're
the
right.
door.
So, if I were to move in that direction, would I be susceptible to an attack of opportunity?
Which direction?
This way.
No, it's
Okay.
only if you pass directly. Like if you were to walk right next to him and leave, you would.
Okay. Well, then, yes, I'm going to use as much movement as I can in this direction. And since I'm probably going to stop
Yeah.
in this area, can I go ahead and just go under the table with them?
Sure. So
Okay.
it would be half your movement to get there. You can get under the table, but you would also technically have, if you wanted to use your action as movement, you'd be able to move like another 6 squares.
Okay.
So that's up to you, because like that was just your movement. So you can move 6 squares, or you can get under the table.
I'm going to get under the table, and I'm actually going to, as my action,
I can't put him under the table. I'm just gonna put him right here. He's under the
okay,
table.
as my action, I'm going to lift the table and use improvised shield.
So you turn up the table and like turn it to face this person
Yes,
coming towards
yes.
you. Suud and Amir are like as their cover just got used as the shield.
Hello, boys.
I'm back!
You spilled the wine!
I'm so sorry.
And as my bonus action, I
You
still
want
have
to
that,
hug
right?
your friends.
You what?
As my bonus action, I still have my bonus action, right?
Yeah, you do.
I'd like to use flask.
All right. So you take a drink from the flask. As you're holding the table up, as move to the door. As you start drinking, you regain 10
that's good.
The roleplay goes to another level.
Okay, so that gives me.
Is that Lipton tea?
It is Diet Lipton tea.
Diet Lipton tea.
Flask. I regain 10 hit points. So.
I can stop. I can move these. Play this triggers.
No.
So
It
yeah.
was just out of nowhere.
Do you know what game?
What are you doing?
What else? Can I
Oh yeah,
use?
no wait, sorry, that's the end of your turn. You're
Yes,
right, you're right.
yes.
So Ajax is gonna run up because that's his turn,
Run up on.
and he is
First
going.
off-
So the table,
He just runs through the table.
the table is 20 hit points at the moment.
Right.
So
Oh man.
that is going to be.
I should have told him to get out of there. I should have.
You did.
Yeah, you said go for the door.
Yeah, I did. Okay, thanks, you guys, for the reassurance.
That's 22. So you'll handle all the damage with the first hit.
I forgot an appointment I made 4 days ago. So,
Okay, so there are 3 attacks. All of them technically hit against you.
okay.
So the
Brace yourselves!
Yeah, the first one, 13 points of damage. So as you hold up the table just as the end of like the mace kind of like lands in it a little bit.
Okay, but it doesn't completely destroy.
It doesn't completely destroy it. The second attack, however, does. So
Oh, God.
as there's like you see like there's this moment where you're looking at the flange of a mace poking through the wood before it, and then the entire table shatters into 1,000 pieces.
Okay.
And then the last one.
Does it hit me with that?
You
or-
take from that. You take 7 points of damage from that carrying over.
Okay. Can I use tumble on that?
Can you use what on
Can I
that?
use tumble on that?
You can use stumble on that.
How do you stumble?
And I'm gonna
Oh my
shoot.
god!
Yeah. I'm taking advantage of my abilities.
Pinball.
So I'm gonna just be like, "Wah!" towards the door.
Literally Waluigi jumps.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. No. That's So tumble. How far? That's 15
Right
feet,
there.
right? Okay. So yeah, right here. Knock the fuck out. World star. Okay. Yeah. God damn it.
And the last attack, you are currently prone.
Oh!
You're a fool.
Well, at least I got farther. If I were to
He has
just
advantage.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
main
oh yeah,
thing.
he would.
ah,
He did the Nero face.
15 points of damage.
Oh,
So as you
wait a minute.
kind of like as you
You
hold
only
up,
have one reaction.
yeah, you use
Oh,
your
and I
reaction.
used
yeah,
that
so
on tumble.
as you're on the ground, you kind of hold up your cane. As the cane catches most of it, but you feel your elbows slam into the rock and then fracture. Just from your arms being in there.
I'm sorry. To anyone in the bar who is curious as to who Layla is my wife, who I don't particularly care for, but I still love and I'm loyal to. Okay, so I take
Entire backstory unfolds.
trauma dumping.
Just like cracks. Flashback.
He just knocked out flashbacks.
It all started when I was 20 years old.
The flashback is 2 episodes
So
long.
you
Yeah,
watch.
it gotta be. It
At
can't
this
be.
point, there is this loud.
No, that's not
No.
No, this might be us. Shmi's
The entire
Roof.
front half of just the door just caves inward to fall completely over. And there you see an entourage. There are 10 guards, all dressed in guards uniforms, ahead of which is this what looks to be more noble and regal individual, these more beautiful robes that are kind of flowing. And immediately there's this moment where they are all just confused, and standing to the left
Which looks cinematic as frick because it's a sandstorm.
and to the left of them, you see this huge, completely out of place figure, towering probably 9 feet at the shoulders, in thick armor. You see
Odin.
a belt that is
He brought the cops.
with glowing orange runes. It doesn't look human. It looks humanoid, but there's nothing personal about it. And at its side, you see this massive iron greatsword, probably about 9 feet long.
What breed is he?
Huh?
What breed is he?
Breed?
Race.
You can't see one.
Oh.
There's just all, like, underneath, you see this thick, what looks like a Norse helmet, and underneath it, you just see blackness. And in that moment, as things kind of, there's this weird kind of pause as everyone looks, you see the regal figure look over to the armored figure and just nod as it steps forward.
Oh shoot!
They're against us
Thanks for telling us to go to the door.
At this point, you hear some music.
We really need to get out of here right now.
You said go to the door.
I didn't know they were coming. What do you want from me?
I heard a blind man could see that coming. Okay, I have a question. I have a question. I have a question.
All
right. How much of a ramp is where Armored Duke came down through the roof?
Ah.
Is it a traversable, or is it he literally just came through the roof? Is
It's
there
not-
any
it's not
other exit
You see
other
the
than window?
The windows are wood.
He said windows. In the middle of me saying except porthole windows, he's like, "There's windows."
I have formulated
I'm sorry,
response,
I'm
man. Okay, so it is. If you could feasibly climb to the hole in the roof, it looks like there's a second floor that is led to up there.
Does anyone have any elven rope?
But there's no other exits.
That was Omar's turn. So that is Ajax's turn.
Oh, fuck.
No, you just wait. My bad. It's Cedric. It is your turn.
So since we're
Wait,
about
so we
to
know that
die-
all these guards are about to kill this man, right?
Sure.
Is that what we
Ooh,
gathered,
Wait,
or
is
is they
it
on the
Blaine's
merchant
turn?
side?
Did we reach Blaine's turn?
No, it's my turn.
Okay. Well,
Oh, is
goes
Blaine,
after me.
ahead of me?
Blaine is at 0.
Blaine
So-
goes after me.
What?
You did
No,
go
we'll
after
just.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where Blaine fits in.
He's at 0.
Okay,
But I have
do-
something that will
not
actually be
at 0.
important.
Do
Okay,
we?
we're not at 0.
Okay.
Farthest one.
Yeah.
Do we know? Is there another exit?
Yes, there is the hole that Benji is talking about.
And
That
that-
is up
that's
here.
it?
There's doorway exits out through this way that are just single doors. They technically lead further into the building.
temperature of the room here? You want to go deeper into the
So-
building, or
so
you
we
want to
can
try
tell
to
if
climb
the
up the
guards
roof?
are gonna kill Omar?
Who can break walls.
Huh?
I can break walls. What's his face? Probably our friend, the only one on our side, can probably break walls too.
Do we have? Does anyone have any rope?
Everyone has rope in like their adventuring kit. If you have an explorer's pack, you have rope.
Yeah.
Because I have second story, so I'm pretty sure I could climb up out of the top.
That would work.
Yeah.
and, and drop down a rope if you want me to.
That would work.
Okay.
So I'm going to run.
Or right, we leave Omar for dead because we don't know this.
Hey, 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 hey!
We just hope
Your
he
bar!
lives.
I thought you wanted a bar, man!
Oh, he's offering me money now. It changes everything.
Okay,
Yes!
okay. I'm gonna run off the table
Okay.
and jump and in full Legolas fashion. As I jump, I'm going to fire my longbow at the Shogun as I then
Okay, roll your attack.
christen over.
Does he get an attack of opportunity?
Yes, he does.
Why, Zach?
I
Why?
like consistency.
Are you
Why
a
would you-
rogue who can
why would you
disengage as a
bring that
bonus
up?
action
It's
that
a
you wouldn't have to?
Sorry, Beers.
What'd you say?
Are you a rogue who can disengage as a bonus action so you wouldn't take a reaction attack?
That's gonna hurt.
He got that 20.
I know, I was saying.
I
I was
haven't
going
got
to,
my
but it's too
attack
late.
yet. Who got
I
this
know.
shit?
No. Give me a second.
Oh hell.
I was just saying before Pierce decided for I'm
Okay.
gonna do that. If
So
Pierce could do it, then
that's-
we wouldn't get hit, but it's too late.
14 double to 28 plus
Double to 28.
7
Yeah.
is 34 points of damage.
You still up?
You can use your reaction again because you got your reaction back. Which
What?
Is it your
No,
turn?
that should be.
What?
You got 28 plus 7? That should be 35.
oh my bad, it's 35.
We're really out here championing Pierce's cause, man.
Yeah.
I
We're
was
just
you
out.
get
No,
your
I'm just
reaction
like,
whenever
even
your
plus
turn
odds does
starts
not
up
equal
again.
even.
Well, I haven't done
It's the only
anything.
thing that got me though.
Yeah, but okay, I'm just saying you can half this attack if you want to.
Yeah.
For the turn. Okay.
Yeah.
So that
Oh,
would
I
take it down to
definitely would.
16.
So, unfortunately, my attack. I'm assuming
No,
does.
17. Sorry.
If you're rounding down to 17.
You hate Pierce, don't you?
What? You looked at me. I'm sorry.
All right. 17 points of damage after you half.
I also hate
So
that.
okay, so my attack was a 13, which I'm assuming misses,
Yeah.
and so he gets me as I am going across.
Yep. It helps you get over the bar. The axe kind of like slams into like a plated piece of your armor in the back. You are sent flying.
So it's 14 points, you said?
Yes. No.
17.
17 points because my brother spoke up. So they really love you. Uncle Ben, what happened?
Okay, how is it?
Hey man, I've been injured a lot. You guys can get injured too. It's okay.
Oh man, are you speaking to me? I'm over at. I'm at 37.
Oh no. I'm sure.
For the tank?
Okay.
And then, do I have any more?
You used your attack. You used your movement.
Did I use all my movement?
No, you have a bonus action you can turn
67.
technically into
Alright,
movement.
got
You
it.
could have
I'm
also
gonna catch
turned
up
it
to you
into
one day,
disengage,
totally.
but
Yeah, probably.
I'll take the tough feat and then
What?
I'll go.
you have a bonus action that you can use dash for.
Okay.
So you can get even more movement. Would you like to try and get into the hole?
Go for the hole.
You can see it now. It's like an addict.
Got you. So,
Stick yourself through the hole.
I'm trying to
Pierce.
decide if I should like throw a knife at him just in
Man,
Defiance.
Brandon
Defiance.
is really just in the worst
Well,
possible
lose the knife.
situation you
Yes.
could ever be
Yeah,
in.
but I have 5.
That is really, really bad.
Okay. Okay. So with hold on. So with cunning action and second story, could I, with the remainder of my movement bonus action, climb out of
I don't
the
like to brag.
I would say roll an acrobatics check. You
are
can
you
totally,
like-
if you parkour it.
What race are
totally.
you? You human?
I'm a hobgoblin.
Oh, you're a hobgoblin?
Yeah,
So you're
something
probably hefty, aren't you?
I'm tall. I'm not
That would be
No, he's a frail little man.
that
That's
would
why he
be
flies so far.
Yeah.
that would be a 27.
27.
miracle die.
Easy. As you kind of get like you recover, you roll to make it look like it's intentional, and then you bounce up like
Just
several
hold on.
shelves and kind of like
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can
and
grab
easy as
this.
pie. land on the second floor. It looks like a storage attic,
move.
and outside of this storage attic were
that would
things
make
you can
sense,
see
'cause, like,
various
you're the
casks
one
and foods,
the only one I've
storage, and a window.
Versed with.
Then
Big enough to crawl out of?
definitely big enough to jump out.
I got it.
Fairly spacious, and it exits sideways, so not immediately into the.
Okay, that's not. It,
Okay.
We're not
I'm
home
gonna
free.
I'm gonna call out because Benji's blind. I'm gonna call out Benji up here. 'Cause
Okay.
I've gone-
Oh, you got up there. You got up there. Nice.
Yep.
I'm now. I'm now in
Benji,
the
it's your
attic.
turn.
Okay, so I have a question.
Okay.
Frail old man.
Okay.
If I carry him, is it half speed?
No.
It's not.
Well, it is half speed.
It is half speed.
Yes.
Or it is not.
It's half speed.
Okay. So I will. I'm only gonna do movement here. So I have. I calculated it out. I'm gonna spend a key point to do Step of the Wind. Borrow this real quick.
Okay.
So that, and I'm going to use my action to dash and my full movement, which is going to give me 27 squares of movement.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I grab him?
Yes.
4. So 27 minus 4 divided by 2 is 11 squares. So I can pick him up and move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on top of that. So
If you burn all your key points to move,
I've got 5 more key points. So
Yeah.
thank you for the robe that I sold your father's sword for. It's actually coming in use.
So
Can you
Never
put,
mind, Benji.
can you put him up there? Can you put him up
as you're
there? on the wall?
kind of on the ground,
over here,
you're
Benji.
looking up. You are like the soldier in the fight from Godzilla. There is like this heavy set dragonborn and this thick hammer, and over you is this even larger titan, and it is terrifying.
Time to go! But as I run, I'm going to use the step, and of course you do the step bash, and I just want to give a look of just utter confusion at Ajax, and then turn and do the whole bolt.
Ajax is, and you can sense this. His attention is entirely turned on the creature that just entered.
Oh, maybe they're gonna fight.
Did I?
Yeah, we never ascertained if these guys were on our side.
Yeah. I just thought that to me it felt like everyone was like, we need to leave, so that's why I was like, we need to get out of here. But I wasn't sure if the guards.
Well, what's his face was like, yeah, we do need to go.
Samir, yeah.
Samir. So, that is my turn.
Okay, that brings
Like
it to
Samir.
Vindir.
I was
Vindir and Frederick.
do we need to help you guys get out of here?
Worried. I was gonna.
Do we need to help them get out of the bar?
Defensive.
Okay. Oh, we cast Fly on Blaine. He has
Okay.
60 feet of movement now.
You.
Okay.
Blaine literally looks like that one Halloween decoration that everybody sets up in their front
He's
yard.
like, he really is. What's really weird is he looks like a skeleton skin from Gmod that's V-clipping because now he's just floating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it his turn?
Huh?
Is it Blaine's turn?
It is not yet
No.
his turn. What are you doing?
What to do indeed? What to do indeed?
Run.
Anything else? Well, yeah, I'm definitely at least gonna run.
Yeah,
But, like,
yeah.
I'm definitely.
I was
not
just like,
fine.
I don't know if you need. I could probably tell you this after the game.
Yeah. No,
I was a little worried because I thought you were gonna like run over there and get stuck, like be in the same spot that I was in. I didn't know you had that.
If they
much
were
movement.
2 squares closer together, both of them would have gotten attacks of opportunity because he would have had to grab. But
anything that
speaking of
also-
which,
Actually, no.
you would get
No, I
an.
don't.
No,
Oh yeah.
because
that's right.
forced movement. He would not get attack of opportunity, and I would be on the other side
Also,
of him,
he was
right?
far enough because you could have gotten him without getting in his reach. Because of
Yeah.
the weirdness of how that works. Yeah.
We're able to walk diagonal in this
Yes,
place?
you are.
Oh, okay.
That is. It sucks to not have to walk diagonally. It's not realistic. You should be able to cover more ground walking diagonally.
People before Pythagoras.
60.
Okay.
I
And Blaine, I assume,
didn't
takes
like
the same
that.
movement course.
Wait, hold up. I can go 5,
Blaine
10,
can
15,
go
20.
farther.
Because I also
Did
cast
you
a
move?
spell.
How many slots did you move?
I just moved. I moved 80.
80 feet?
80 feet.
Okay, so he can dash for 120, right? Because
Yeah.
you can dash for the fly speed, or do you
Yes.
just get the base fly
Yes,
speed?
you can dash.
So he's gonna probably just he moves 24 squares.
So, yeah, Blaine moves even farther past me because I moved 80 feet.
So as you say, Benji down here, the skeleton levitates through about 6 seconds later. You're in the upper area and room.
Come on, Samir.
That's the end of my turn.
That brings it to. That brings it to that. So, first thing that happens, this guy moves forward. Un, dos, tres.
He just chops the head right off.
And
of
he's
Ajax.
going. Whoosh.
Oh, he's attacking
gonna be
Ajax.
Yep. So
Oh,
you
shoot.
watch as this creature comes forward, this huge long sword, and as it lifts, you watch as all of the runes on the belt start to glow. That is a.
These are some colorful characters.
Whoa! Whoa! We go to the Middle East once.
That's a 23, so that's gonna hit.
Take the pepper grinder.
Well, it's,
On my way
okay,
out.
just for the record, though, it's still good we ran because they would have tried to seize him. Because remember, there's two factions.
Is one of them the government?
Okay, so that's 40 points of damage.
Jeez.
And he is chucked that way.
Well, I'm not
that's-
standing over there.
40 feet. Something.
As the creature continuously moves forward. 5, 6, 7, 8.
You forgot about your boys.
Oh, crap.
Well, I don't.
Actually, no, to be fair, you watch, he's just stepping over them. There's like this. It's moving like the Terminator. It's
Oh my gosh.
And as it starts to loom up, you see like. Who's down there actually?
Me and Omar. And
What?
Vindir.
Oh yeah, you
You
see.
and Samir are the only
There's
people
this
down
look
here.
of like.
Well, we're not up there yet.
Oh.
We're still on the bar wall.
There is this look of.
Oh, okay.
Oh crap! From Samir as this creature starts to loom up. That brings it to Omar's turn.
Pierce, can you move us back down? We're not up the hole yet. We're still in the bar. We just made it to the orange thing on top of it.
Blaine too?
No,
No,
Blaine's
Blaine's
up there.
fine. Blaine's up there. It's just me and Omar. I can let go of you. You can hold
Blaine
on.
literally
I'm not
flew
gonna,
across
I'm
the
gonna
entire
fight
bar
if you
at
break
light
out.
speed. If I what?
I'm not gonna fight if you try and. Actually,
I want
I'm
to climb the
carry-
rope. I
I'm
would like to
carrying-
try and get
well,
up.
I'm carrying you.
Okay.
Actually, no. You go ahead. Yeah.
No, I just want to get out of
Roll a strength check.
Can I like just?
If you fail, you'll fall on me. It's okay.
No, I just. Okay.
It's great.
I mean, if you fail, I'll literally. It's gonna be the same thing.
-2, that's 8.
8?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's good enough. It's not like you're. It takes your whole movement just to get up there.
Okay.
But it's climbing a rope. It's not that bad, especially when you have something to prop up against.
Right.
You only fall off if you hit like 5. You do, however, take your entire movement just to get up there.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have just an action, which you can technically use to dive.
Thanks, man. Thank you for getting me out of that sticky situation.
All right. Well, what are we gonna do?
Well, are we running? Because those government people, I don't know if they're going to kill us or not.
I have no idea what's going on.
Me neither. I don't shoot. All I know, this man has
That
money.
brings it to. Oh yeah, no, it's still your turn. What are you doing?
Okay.
And I'm a cat.
You can move, or you can take.
Egyptians love
other
me,
actions.
baby. And we're near there.
And you can't touch me. You can't touch me. I'm unclean.
Basically. I nap on your bed.
Hold on. What are you guys trying to do?
Oh, just kind
Just
of
do you, fam. Do you.
Okay.
Well, you're just all you see is me. You see Storm Kitty and me just looking back at just the stuff.
everything?
So,
Do you guys want
well,
to...
what do they see when they get up there?
You see basically what is a storage attic. You see casks and holds. You see what looks to be roasts hanging that are curating. Also, to the side, you see windows that have been propped open to the outside alleyway.
Is the storm still going on?
Yes.
Okay. How, is that affecting us inside the room? Like
No, it's not affecting you inside the room.
Okay.
Storms are not lethal. They're just painful.
Okay, if we were to go outside,
We will.
where's the next open building that we can go into for shelter?
You don't know.
Oh, because I can't see.
Yeah, because you can't see.
Okay.
Pretty much, we're gonna have to find a hole because no one's gonna open their door.
Okay.
Unless
Can
we ask
we-
very,
okay, in the
very
room.
politely.
Can we?
know. I feel bad leaving my my boys down there.
Well,
You're not leaving. You're not. It's not leaving. Don't worry about it.
huh? It's kind of leaving.
I the only thing I can think of that I can do.
You could reload elf repellent.
I could do that.
All right,
I'm
so
gonna do that.
So you crack your you pull up and you watch it kind of fumble around in your pocket. You have like 4 more left in there. You
Yeah.
push them both in and crack it back up.
Okay. So that's my action, right?
Would you like to drink from your flask?
I
That is also your bonus action. You can still use that.
think I'm gonna hold off on that for now.
Okay.
I would like to move further into the room.
Okay, so you get as far as you can into the room.
Yeah.
You'll say, I don't have it for that, but that's
Oh! I find something for improvised shield.
Oh!
Yeah.
No, because you already reloaded elf repellent.
Oh, okay. Then
That's an action.
Then yeah, I'm chill right now.
Prepare to grab a
Can I
curated
hold
ham.
my? What can I do if I
Can you
don't
get up
use
there
my
with,
bonus
like,
action?
climbing or
Yeah,
yeah,
you
'cause
can't
got
do
full
anything.
agility. Yeah, you're fine.
I have
Okay.
climbing.
Yeah, if you
speed
don't
as
use
well.
your bonus action, there's nothing you can do.
Can I? How are you?
I'm
You're,
doing
you're
good.
at like 37 hit points.
Worst
Right?
comes
Yeah.
to worst, I also just
Can I
cast a spell
lend
and
people
fly.
a flask? Can I-
Sure, yeah, for
Well, I mean,
just
you
this,
clip
yeah.
a
I mean, we're about to be out of
Blame
combat.
And not
I'm sure.
concentration.
I know. I'm just trying to
Yeah, go ahead.
take a swig, buddy.
What is the flat? What are the
My
principles
best,
for
my
the
best.
Principles of the flask.
Boy, you
saved- you
saved
my
You
life.
don't regain as much
Opportunity
HP as
attacks
he
either.
does, because it's not your favorite liquor. You regain 5 points of HP.
Drink.
Ugh.
It's good, yeah.
Roll,
It's
a-
good, huh?
roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh hell!
Because he's half elf.
Because he's half elf.
No, because he's young.
Because I'm a
Because he's a
young.
half elf.
He can't hold his liquor.
I wouldn't even have to try.
Oh, that would be 19.
Just fine. You're getting better at this.
Yeah.
It's in his rancid stuff.
Sounds like it's time to make it a bad
Rancid.
He's learning from Vindir so soon.
All right.
It's learning from all
That
of us,
is
but especially
Omar.
you.
Ajax.
You really are kind of Rocket Raccoon. You're like Magic Raccoon.
You watch as Ajax
You like alcohol and money.
burns all the attacks.
Yep, he's gonna go through the wall.
And yeah, there's nothing. And just goes through the window in one fell swoop.
Oh, what? He slithers?
Gone. Yep.
Yeah, he doesn't like these royal guards around
about-
like they are.
Samir is going to do something very similar. In a very similar method to Benji.
He is dipping.
Just- Yep, he's going to take the dip action. And his scalp fell off.
Did nobody? Who? What about the kids?
Oh, they're fine.
It'll be okay.
They're currently being
Right.
protected by this
No,
hulk
yeah.
of a monster.
Okay, those are all. Did they look like guards?
Yes, they all looked like
Okay, yeah,
guards.
they
Royal
don't
guards.
care. Okay, out of character, just for your own sanity. They're trying to kill you because of who you are, not because of who they are.
Right, but
So
I
you're
don't
looking
know
for
that.
ransom.
Yeah, I'm just saying for Brandon.
Okay.
they're fine. So
Right.
you can go to sleep tonight not knowing you killed 2 kids in a role playing game.
It makes me sleep better.
All right,
Also,
so
are both factions trying to kill this man, or is just this one faction?
Just
We
one
don't
faction.
know.
Wait,
So-
whose turn is it?
that was.
'Cause these are two different factions.
These are
What
the 2
Samir
months.
said.
Sood and Amir
The guys with Ajax
scream
eating.
and don't move because they're currently looking up at the Terminator.
So that would imply that the other side is not trying
Cedric,
to
it's
kill
your
because
turn.
they would just let it happen and they would just find a way to take it
All the ninjas would go, but they're dead.
All right.
But isn't one
Those
faction
advantages?
still with the royal army, or no?
It's not the royal army.
Can
It's
we?
The monastery's like a
Can we
separate-
still see
Okay,
this
got it.
part of the bar, or is it like one of those holes where, like, once you're up, you?
Yeah, you
know?
can't see it.
Let me. We already have a rope for you, right?
I'll have a climbing speed, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, cool.
And I'm fine.
I'm fine. How many actions does it take for me to reload my dueling pistol? Is it just one action?
6. Well, technically it's 2 plus 2d4, so roll a d4.
Jeez.
Yeah, you cannot reload them in combat most of the time.
Well, I just don't know what. I just honestly don't know what else I
We
would
could look
do.
and see what's out the window to the alley.
Yeah, actually, let me.
Grab a ham for us later.
Oh,
I want to investigate the attic
Okay.
and
See
see
investigation check.
if there's anything there. Six. Nothing. And then I want to move over to the window.
You get over to the window and you can barely see out of it. Samir, however, does say,
I can get you to safety if you follow.
and then glares at Omar.
I would, yeah.
Yes.
If anyone else wants to look for something and not roll a 4, go for
That brings it to Benji.
Up the rope.
Up the rope, you get up the rope.
I will quickly ask to Samir which way.
Pull up the rope.
I run up to the window with whatever window,
Just
and I will
break it.
use my adamantium fist and just break it.
There is no glass.
it. There's no glass.
Anymore.
No, it's propped open.
Oh, never mind.
It's a storage window.
It still sounds like you're breaking glass, though.
Alright,
The sound effect
You can't
plays.
see into an alleyway, sort of, because the window leads to the alleyway directly adjacent, which isn't in the direct path of the sandstorm. So you can sort of see, okay, there's a building about like 10 feet away from me, but you can't.
do I sense any kegs in the attic?
Yes.
I will, instead of that, since I know he's not here yet, I will grab one of the kegs
Okay.
and I will roll it over to how big is the hole that we came in?
About 4 feet across.
Never mind, I'm gonna rush to the window and I'm gonna try and see if I can hear any guards or anything outside. That's just what I'm gonna do for my
Jump out
action.
the window.
That brings
Can I
it
do I
to-
roll a perception check or
It's not like a Lego game where if you jump out the window, it's going to end the level for all of us.
like 13 or something, not big.
13.
12.
Alright then.
There's nobody
You
out there,
do
there are
not-
no
You do not
horses.
see anything as of yet.
Okay, then I'll just wait by the window.
He's not cut off. He has no way out. So Udo is going to run.
Does he pass
And
by me for
he
reaction?
does pass by you. Okay.
This man looks strong.
He does not look hurt at all.
Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to pull this man. I feel like his strength is really good. So we're going to try to hit him with a booming blade real quick.
Okay. So as he runs past, you see there's this focus. The axe slides down to the side as this thick figure vaults over the bar and then gets ready to jump as it passes you.
It's going to be a 21 to hit.
21. Okay, that is going to hit.
Okay, so he takes 1d8 initially.
Initially.
Yeah, so he takes 6 damage, and if he keeps running, he's going to take another 2d8.
Towards you or away from you or?
Any movement.
He was running pretty fast.
Oh no. Okay.
So either way, he takes 6 damage.
He takes 6 damage, halved, because he's raging, and he knows what that spell is.
Well, it's thunder damage, so...
Okay, no, it's not halved. And on that moment, as you kind of just hit him, there's this stopping and there's this brief second of realization. And you can tell you're dealing with someone who's used to fighting. And there's a click of exactly what this is. And the head turns back.
Hey, buddy!
That's gonna be 2 attacks against you.
Just call.
No.
Well, no,
Well, this
he's
has
gonna
been
take
fun.
1 attack against you, which he is gonna make reckless. Is Booming Blade concentration?
Nope, but
Matthew,
fly
what
is.
that? Fly is? Okay.
Fly is.
That is 23.
To hit, yeah.
Yep.
He dancing.
Live please.
Deer's living the best
You're the
life.
funnest character, please.
Whoa!
You are going to take
I didn't say coolest.
He said the
20
funniest.
Didn't
points
say
of
cool.
damage.
I'm down, boyo.
So immediately, as you turn around, as you turn around and you catch, there's this, and you are just gone. like in one swift moment, the axe comes up and just slams right across your torso, knocking you back and actually kicking you under the counter space where the bartender would store stuff. And you're now jammed up in between the storage boxes.
Nice.
Do we know that happened?
You hear the sound of.
Do I know what
Just
that
like
is?
you're not going
Yes, you do.
anywhere.
You just hear.
Do I know who it is at this point?
There's a certain familiarity to the creature now, or the axe wielder now that you're close. This is Gudo. This is not.
Son of a.
This is not the
Yeah.
student you remember.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I know.
Very well.
No, I know it's not. He's not the one I remember. That's what I'm saying. I acknowledge I don't know.
Okay.
Wait, so this is.
I'm annoyed.
And he is
I'm
going
annoyed.
to jump up.
Mr. Socrates,
Wait,
how
so
long
this
this?
didn't he use his action?
You know that you
He
don't
is a
character.
No, he was moving, used one attack as an action, and
No.
now he's going to use the second one.
Not that dude.
So
Somebody
he
else.
is
Gudo?
going to jump up.
Gudo is Samurai Man.
No,
And
yeah, he's good.
I need
So
everyone
does
to
he still
roll a
take
d20,
2d8 even though I'm knocked out?
including
That's a
for
real
Blake.
question.
Huh?
Does he still take 2d8? Because it's not concentration if he moves. Sorry.
He still takes it.
All right, cool. I'll just go and roll the damage.
Roll a 4. Shit.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shut you down. That was me dealing with my
I gotta roll
frustration.
better.
Takes another 9 points of damage.
11 on the d20.
So that hurt him.
Nice.
Huh? 11.
I rolled a 4.
9.
What'd you roll? Oh wait, you're
I'm
dead.
down there.
What did Blaine roll?
Blaine did not roll. Blaine rolls a 2.
Solid boy out.
That's lucky for him. That means the attack goes to Blaine. You see as this thick Shogun creature jumps straight upwards, very much in the monk-esque style, and takes a huge axe swing at the first thing immediately there. Recklessly. It's raging. That's a crit. So...
That means Blaine's down. Because it's an axe. And
Guys,
Blaine, yeah.
No, that's slashing.
Yeah, axe is slash.
So 17...
Blaine has 45 hit points.
He takes. Does he take half damage from slashing?
34...
Does Blaine take half from slashing?
No.
Okay, cool. He just has
Good call.
vulnerability.
Put that bones back in a
37
bag.
points of damage.
37. He's not dead yet, so that's 3. He's got. Yep, he's very close though.
He's not hurt.
And that is going to end his turn because he dashed as a bonus action. That brings it to Omar. It is your turn.
Okay, well, how?
Kick his ass. Shotgun his ass.
How
You
close
hear
is
as you start your turn.
Is he-
Get out of here!
Is he within?
Oh,
It's
that's
under the
hilarious.
restaurant.
You're right.
What?
I forgot about.
Is he within 5 feet of me?
He's
Yeah.
doing. Yeah, he's
This attic ain't that big.
Yeah, he's.
Cane, sword, and coin purse. Attack! Okay.
Wait, what?
Cane sword.
Roll to attack.
You have a cane sword?
I have a cane sword because I'm a badass. Okay, so I just roll this.
Roll that plus 6.
Okay. That's an 8 plus 6, so that's 14.
Buddy from my childhood was just.
So it's a miss. So you go for it.
I'm sorry.
And he like
You're
smashes right off the
better
armor.
friends for this. I'm sorry.
I still have the coin purse.
You
right?
still have the coin purse. So you, and like as it's sitting like just having bludgeoned the skeleton, the head turns towards you and then you hit it with the coin purse.
Okay.
Do we still have the rope?
Natural 1.
Natural
Shit.
1. So you, as it turns to you, boom, and you just hit it across the head with the coin, and it just doesn't even move.
Did you tie the rope to something, Pierce?
I didn't. I'm not the one
I
who
don't know
let
why I
down the rope.
thought that.
That brings it to.
Who led with the rope?
Who let? Do you remember who let the rope down?
I thought you did.
I don't. Was it me?
I thought it was you because you were the first one up there.
Oh, I don't remember. Yeah, I guess I tied it to something.
Well, that's just a question because if the rope's still there or whatnot, it's just that depends on how we get Nathaniel.
So.
Yeah, I don't remember throwing down the rope, so I guess I tied it to something because I got up and walked around, so I'm not still holding the rope.
He
It was
is
before that.
Do I still have my?
movement. Yes.
Okay, then I am gonna get the hell out of there.
Okay.
God.
I'm gonna move towards. I'm gonna use
Mr. Bean energy to move towards him.
Okay. So you're moving. You're
So I
moving.
Oh.
So you use Mr. Bean energy.
Yes.
And you get away without provoking attacks.
Yes. Yes.
And then you run.
Yes. So
A
You
coin
can-
gets lodged in the Shogun eye part.
Yeah.
so I'm gonna move in this direction.
Pay for dinner,
Yeah.
but still.
Your guys are all up here. Just this isn't like a physical space. So if
Yeah.
you want to say you can go out the attic, that's fine. They put them up here to represent that they're above the main floor.
Okay.
So would you like to dive out the window or?
No, I want to follow him. Where is he
yes,
going?
okay.
He said he knew a way out
Yeah,
of there.
he said get out the window. So
Oh, okay, then yeah. I'll get that.
okay, you dive out the window. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
It's a small drop.
13.
You do not take damage.
But I'm in the sandstorm now, right?
Yep. That brings it to Vindir. Roll a death saving throw.
Do we have any healing? Or is he just literally up to the face?
3 first failure.
So is he literally up to the face, or does anyone have healing potions?
I've got healing potions. I was gonna. I was debating on if my next turn. I was thinking I was gonna jump.
I know what I must do!
No, you can't get back. You have a 10-foot wall now looking at you.
Oh!
You're down the street.
Yeah, you're now.
Okay.
Oops. Oh my god. Sorry.
I just got done putting Blade back up there.
Did you? Oh no. Oh well, Blaine did fall down
Yeah, Blaine did fall down.
What? No, he didn't.
because he was flying, and
I thought you floated him up to the attic.
he did. But the person concentrating on the fly was Nathaniel.
Yeah, but he's not permanent. He's not actually falling down.
No, I know. I just find the idea comical of a pile of bones just hitting the ground.
The demo. All right, so that was Vindir. Sorry, Frederick. It is Frederick's turn.
Frederick will. Okay, did you? So the question is the rope still there? Because if it's not, I can do a rope with Frederick.
The rope. You didn't cut it, did you?
No.
Yeah, the rope is still there.
Okay, so if the rope is still there, then Blaine.
Does Blaine have a healing potion?
Blaine is actually never mind. Blaine is very weak. I was thinking he was gonna pickpocket Gudo, but no. Okay, he'll he'll head out the window and follow him.
Okay. So.
Oh, so
Blaine's
he's up now. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Nice.
So you see the skeleton land next to you.
You a woman?
That brings it to.
I take my glasses off.
Okay, Omar just went this way. Ajax. Samir is going to attempt to yeet him out the window.
Yeet.
Or
Yeet
sorry,
who?
yeet Gudo back down the thing.
Okay. Okay.
Back down to where Vindir is.
Yeah. My dead body will laugh at him if he comes back down.
We gotta get that health potion to his stat. He can die in 2 rounds.
Listen, if I die,
Yeah,
I'm
so-
next to the bar where I belong.
He sees
Gudo
drinking.
If you
is
die,
kicked back
I'm gonna
downwards.
have too much trauma.
There's only 2 places Vindir wants to die: the sea and the bar.
What about a bar on the sea?
Then he's
That would
diving
be a
out the
dream come
window.
true.
So he kicks Gudo back down.
Oh, it's Batman and Robin. It's just the OG pair.
spawn
on your dead body
All that's left.
Which brings it
It's
to.
Obi-Wan and Luke Skywalker.
What the hell
is happening right now?
This is actually an interesting point. He is getting closer because that is turn activated. That brings it
Yeah!
to Benji and
Benji?
No,
It's us. We go at the same
Cedric,
time.
Yeah, Benji and Cedric.
Okay, I'll tell you
Benji.
what. I'll go first and get him up here. And then you can put the health pot in and we can both jump out. How about that?
Will that take an action?
Health pot is a bonus action. But we can both dash and both get going.
Or we both jump down at the same time, and I can strike the Shogun guy while you get Vindir out, and then I'll follow you up the ladder.
This is an interesting diamond hit.
So, okay, so
you
you're-
need to give him the health
So
potion.
your plan was you're gonna jump down, and
What's your dex?
I'll be back in 10 seconds.
My dex is 20, so +5.
Okay, so I'm also at 20.
Yeah.
So do you want to Rochambeau to see who goes first?
Well, I was trying to think like character-wise. I feel like Cedric would be torn between attacking the bad guy and saving his friend.
Yeah,
But
I'm
at this
going
point,
out again.
At this point, they're both on the ground.
Yeah.
So
Okay, Shogun dude, if we keep him from going up, is about to have his world rocked by whoever
By the
the frick
longsword
that
guy.
is. Yeah. So, big thing is, what's your HP at?
I'm at 42. What are you
Okay.
at?
Well, I mean, I'm at 37, so not
Okay,
that much
close.
of a difference. Okay.
Damn.
But the thing is that one of us is getting an opportunity
Defense is
attack.
bad.
I'm going to go, unless you stop me, I'm going to go and try and grab him. So if you want to Rochambeau to see if you can beat me to it, I want to grab Vindir, because I can also get up just super fast.
Yeah.
But you can too, so.
All right. Cool. Hey, Matthew.
Yes.
Since Vindir and what's his name?
Shogun Man.
We're just going to call him Shogun.
Shogun Man are directly below the hole. Are they
Well,
within?
I'm not directly below the hole.
Is he within our line of sight?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Benji, you jump down and grab
Shoot,
Vindir.
I jump down.
I'll distract him.
I jump down. Dude, I can hear it on the fly. I go and I pick up.
Okay.
I pick him up.
Okay.
And then I'm going to look at Kudo. I'm going to be like, should have stayed in board school. And then I'm going to rush at him, and I'm going to step on his armor, and I'm going to jump off of him, step of the wind. Woo. I know he's going to get an attack of opportunity, but I'm gonna use him as a step stool.
Hey.
Step of the wind. I have 27 squares, and I think your jump distance doubles.
But would he get an attack of opportunity if at the very same time I unleashed a musket on his ass? What?
Unless he killed him.
What?
Unless the musket killed him, then yes.
You can shoot him though.
Okay. I'll
Shoot him. Shoot him. He's not a
Is
close
my
friend.
is my musket the same as longbow in terms of?
Oh,
chance
you
to
have a
hit?
musket?
I have one. I took one from Concord.
Oh yeah, then that's 2d8.
Okay.
Yeah, the one from Concord. I forgot about that. We grabbed a
Okay.
handful of muskets.
That's like your bow, except it's 2d8. It still doesn't have sneak attack.
Do you add your dex?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, Benji.
So it's actually
Critical.
more damage than my bow,
Yeah. but
Wait.
You can't sneak attack on.
which I can't sneak attack with it. Got you.
And it's a one use.
Oh, it's also a is it the same?
Are you using Step of the Wind?
That's what I'm debating. If I just dashed, could I use enough movement to get up there, no problem?
You use Step of the Wind, you don't provoke attacks of opportunity.
No, that's only if you're
Oh.
drunken master.
If. Okay.
So I was looking for the ability now, but I can't find the.
About the one
Alright,
that
so
doesn't
roll
let you
your
get
attack while we're waiting for that to click in. Sorry. Someone is dying, therefore things
Yeah.
slow down as people
I got it.
very much.
There it
like
is.
I'm not
Yay.
dying, I'm just napping. How
You're
dare
fine.
Okay.
You're gonna be fine.
I've seen worse.
My chance to hit is 18.
Oh! Aha! I will use Step of the Wind, and I will.
What?
Well,
Hold on. What? He's rolling down.
I will disengage with Step of the Wind.
Okay.
And I will use, and it still says, and your jump distance is doubled for the turn, so I still have 90 feet of movement with double jump distance.
Okay.
So I want to step on his head and jump into
Are
the
you
attic.
doing damage with that?
No, that is the spider monkey
That's
climb.
very
up.
good. He has repulsed. That would have made things very different.
No,
if
no,
you did
that is just the annoying. I'm using him as my step stool.
Roll an acrobatics check. You are attempting.
Do I get advantage with Step of the Wind?
No,
Well,
I think you're fine.
that's not.
I'm fine. I don't have proficiency in it though. 19.
What's your movement?
I have 45 feet, and you can jump like I can jump like.
Oh,
What is?
nothing?
No. What is the jump
You can
distance?
you can jump it just fine. Okay, we'll say you lose 10 feet of movement in the maneuver because you kind of catch the ledge and then have to pull yourself up.
Okay.
So roll your attack. What was your damage? Sorry.
My damage on the attack was 17 points of damage
Okay.
with the musket.
So you were stuck.
And
back
then
on
I'm going to
us.
flip him around, and like do like
Lay
the
him
I'm gonna
down.
like do like the it's kind of like the bride thing, but instead of like romantic, I'm grabbing his chin and I'm tipping his chin up and pulling his nose, the standard, and I'm holding the mouth open for
Oh, and I fall back down the hole and die.
and I'm holding the mouth open for Cedric if you want to pour a potion in.
I kiss him. No. Okay. I want to. So I'm gonna use one of my health potions and give it to Vindir.
Vindir. It's an action to feed someone a health potion.
Oh, is it?
I can use a bonus action.
Oh, are you a thief?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Hey, there you go.
That's the difference of the class. You can use an object as an action.
Okay.
Or as a you can use an object as a bonus action as opposed to an action. So that would set it as Cedric's turn.
What?
That's the end of Cedric's turn. You get a health potion, right?
He gets fed a health potion.
Okay, so roll that health on that.
Do I roll the health that I'm giving him, or does
Yes,
he roll the
2d4 plus 4.
2d4
No death
plus
today, boys.
So I wake up, I'm like, oh, Benji, I didn't know you had feelings for me like this.
Which you say that, I'm like holding you like that.
Oh, hey, you gotta have
I'm giving you
Drink.
max health with you. That's 12 points of health.
It is at this point.
That brings me almost back to where I was before I got hit.
Yep. So the attic is technically up here,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Do we have
The
any
window would be out here.
Wait, do I have any movement left?
You have some, yeah.
I'm gonna make my way over to the window and beckon the others.
Are you hopping out?
No, I'm holding the window for them.
They're already out. Oh,
For these
I
two.
see. I got you. Okay. So the attic space is on this, and this is the window. Okay, theoretically, that's understood. 'Cause
This is in a
rock.
Jurassic Park through the ceiling.
Yes. So there is a. As you were lying down, and you're kind of like having this intimate moment.
We're not lying down
Or
though.
you're he's prone because he hasn't gotten to his
Well, I thought I was carrying.
Wait, no,
I'm
no.
carrying him.
It is your turn now. You're
Okay.
carrying him, but it
Okay.
rolls back down to your turn before anything else. So what are you doing with your turn?
Nice.
Can you like just have wind going down the hole?
You know, that's kind of what I was checking out of curiosity.
Also, get my rope for me.
We love the shroud.
Well,
We love the shroud.
what does it cost to get the rope back? Bonus action?
An
What?
action.
An action? That's what I thought. It's gone. I'm sorry.
Yo!
Fog cloud.
I want my fucking rope! Okay.
And with that, I fly 10 feet. Wait, can I carry Benji with like half speed? Switch it?
Yeah, but that's gonna be you 15 feet. You won't get to the window.
Yeah, just go. I'm fine.
Well, my movement's now 40, which half is 20. But it's all good. I go. I'm out of the way.
You jump out the window.
I'm like high five to you as I
fingers
pass.
down.
Thanks, Captain.
Or your
leaves
turn
us
hits.
too.
Listen, Star Fox, you owe me a health potion and a rope.
And as you say that, there's a, and you watch as a massive metal blade cleaves up through the floor and then drags 10 feet, and then does the same thing the other way. I need to make both you guys to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh shoot!
I was hoping the blind would do
Natural
something.
3.
That plus, is
Plus.
a hard one.
Oh.
Plus. Dexterity is plus. Well, it's plus 8, so 11.
11.
It's gonna be 21.
You immediately grab onto the window as the floor caves in. And
Oh.
just straight down.
You're gonna need that
What'd you
rope!
11.
roll? 11.
11.
It's 10.
Oh.
So
Yay!
you as you're thinking more, the central spaces caves in and just looking straight up is this very Iron Golem-esque figure
Wow.
with a long,
Looking straight up is just a
straight
cloud.
broadsword.
Oh, it's a cloud, silly.
Which through the cloud, all you can see are these dimly lit red eyes.
Do I get to Legolas jump on the fall?
Yeah, like as
Yep.
The fact that you barely make it
You
makes it
dive
more
into the
cinematic.
alleyway.
We just jumped straight out the window.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. And
Wait, is it my turn, or do I just literally
Toss it,
fall
it's
through the
Johnson.
floor?
Huh?
What? You already? What do you mean?
What?
You just jumped through the window.
Was it my turn to move? Because technically that was just a save.
Oh yeah.
Yes. It is now all of your guys' turn. We are officially out of.
Okay, then you and me would go, and we just
All
rush
right.
out.
I slipped through the window.
You slipped through the window.
Hopefully that fog cloud.
Well, I
delays
assume
mobility.
you're out of initiative unless you want to go back down there.
Can I,
but-
on the way out, do I see like any like thick rags?
What?
Like just like hang out? Okay, what's for the sand?
At this point, oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So at this point, you are all bolting, or you are all in the alleyway. There's only 2 exits out. forward and backwards deep into like this weird back alley streets that it takes you.
Where's Samir taking him?
Samir immediately goes running backwards down the path as opposed to forwards.
Which way? This
Do
way?
you follow him? Technically, he's back towards this way.
I don't know.
Let's say, yeah.
Yeah, let's follow him.
Just make it not like the front door this time.
I'm gonna go with him.
Yes, you are.
That's what I'm going.
Come on. Yeah.
Any dissenters in the party? Okay, we're going.
So the nice thing is, as you're staying in the alleyways, the sand is mostly kept back because you're amidst the various buildings, and every so often you'll get to a point where the sand is kind of blasting in your face as it forms like a wind tunnel. But most of the time, you're able to get past and kind of work your way through. It's not until you've been running for about 60 seconds
And
that you.
I can't see well.
I got you, buddy.
Oh yeah, that's the point. You are terrible visibility right now.
Okay,
It's at about 2 minutes in that you come back to a main thoroughfare, and there's no way but through the sandstorm, and you see him just like kind of go running into it.
Cool. Logistical question. If I change the wind to be straight up, does the sand still hit us as easily?
They go up our noses.
No.
Wind direction straight up as we run.
Yep.
Across the main thoroughfare, and then I'll let it continue back on its course.
So roll a Constitution saving throw, all of you.
What?
All of us?
Yeah, we'll say all of you.
Just curious.
You know, it would
Your hasn't
have
worked
been
for
nice
so
if you could have rolled
Natural 1.
well.
Natural 1. Okay.
8,
Well, actually, that'd be a dirty.
no.
That'd be a dirty 5.
Okay. So
12.
12.
17.
All of you start coughing as the sand goes from sideways to where you can avoid to going straight up. Two things happen. Immediately it gets harder to breathe, and then your clothes start filling with it. Very, very rapidly.
Alright. Then I'll stop.
However, it's not impeding your movement, and so you're able to make it away. I'm gonna have to ask both of you
It's
guys.
coarse
You're just-
and it's rough
you're
and
just-
it's everywhere.
Just chafing like a mother.
Benji had to try.
It doesn't take long. Go ahead and roll stealth checks.
Just sandblasted your asshole.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
at least, you know, you don't have to wipe for a week.
Oh god.
Can't.
You can't. You have
So-
abandoned there for 2 months.
So stealth is for me,
Dexterity.
I guess. Yeah, but I also have
you said-
a
Oh,
stealth
for a
skill.
bonus,
Yeah,
that would be
it says
plus 3?
no. It says plus stealth plus 6.
Plus 6
Oh,
and,
shit.
and also plus 2, so
No.
total.
No, shit, that's
plus
counting it.
6.
That's
Oh,
counting it.
okay.
My bad. That's a
There you
weird stat block that I wrote to make things simpler, and of course it makes things hard.
12.
As with many things that
As with
Matthew
many
does.
things
15.
that- Huh?
15.
Okay. So all of you are fairly
Hidden.
it's not necessarily hidden if you're not making a scene. You're able to hug walls in such a way that make it so that you're not just traversing the thoroughfare easily. You see Samir immediately start cutting towards a house. Fairly simple sandstone walls. You see him open the door and then beckon you guys inside. Do you follow?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I do.
Can I get up like behind him and be just like following right behind him?
Yeah. As you you pull in, and immediately he slams the door and bolts several things shut, and then just spits sand all across the ground, and lifts up a rug and pulls open this trap door, and then descends into a basement level.
Love secret rooms.
More fun time. Jump down.
Kind of a fun time in the basement.
Cast light on it.
Stop, everybody!
What?
What is going on?
Get in the basement.
No!
Why push him in the basement?
Saves me the trouble.
As you're pulled down, no, like some kind of battle.
You shut up already!
As he continues to scream as you make your way down the stairway, he
Is there light?
there is very little.
All right.
It's like
what's the
coming
environment?
through- What's the environment? You're in just a very typical. No, yeah, sorry, I should have said that. You're just a very dingy basement with like a couple barrels. Looks barely furnished. It's like a house, but there's very little there. There's like a couple barrels and whatnot. It turns around.
I have a question. In one word, why should I trust you?
I will walk up to him. It used to not be a question. Damn.
I don't know if you've noticed, but the other people that you know are trying to kill me.
I'll grab him by the cuffs and be like, those other people were our friends! What happened?
He is going to.
Spit in your face.
Sorry, what?
Get off of me!
I let him go. What happened?
I am not telling you anything until I know I can trust you. They're my friends too!
Well, what do we
Wait,
have?
what?
What do we have to do to prove ourselves to you?
Just give me a reason.
We could kill you.
Then, dear.
Sorry, he asked. But we haven't.
Benji with 10 hit
A single
points.
swipe.
I will put my hand on it and I will show him my palm. That's why we came back. That's why, and I'll push him on his shoulder. Came back because of that. It had nothing to do with the school. It had nothing to do with this. We came back because we were looking for a ship offshore. We're looking through our own situation. Life took us different directions, evidently. I'm sorry.
You have the worst luck known to mankind ever. Had you come back a year ago, it would have been fine. In 2 weeks, probably great. You have the worst luck.
At least I don't have a cough in a sandstorm.
I'll take it.
With that, he turns around and kind of moves one of the barrels, and he gets down on his knees and clicks something, and you watch the entire wall slide back, exposing this very bare sandstone tunnel.
Please.
Whoa!
I'm gonna lean over to Benji.
I'm sorry, Benji. Who exactly is this?
I should have probably introduced you. This is my old friend Samir. We were classmates. He was one of the people. Remember, I told you we founded that fighting pit.
Yeah.
He was one of the co-founders of the Iron Booth.
Why did I make that decision?
Because it was the best decision of our senior year, and you know it. It was the best thing that could have happened. You remember all the students that... Anyway. So, this man was... We were part of the special class. We were...
The disabled class.
we were part of the disabled
What?
class. We're the disabilities
Well, do you think
class.
he was in the normal class? I mean, he would have gotten his ass handed to him. I mean, look at him. He was blind. And
Hey,
he
look
didn't-
at me! Look at me! You're hardly breathing.
Wait, then what's wrong with you?
I'm better.
You
If
seem
get
better.
pa-
You seem
If
better.
you get past the point, you get rid of the disease thing.
Yeah, but
Wait, what's your disability?
he was never really in good health.
No, I was not very good health.
Ever. He would just go from bad to worse, and then to slightly worse, and then to slightly...
I fire my elf repellent.
Oh, one shot! Someone tell me what's going on!
Oh my freaking god! You see this goblin just walks over and with horrifically surprising strength grabs the scruff of your neck and pulls you like right down.
Grab his beard.
You listen to me! Your revolution has been propped up by people who want nothing more than to kill you! And if you don't stop doing what you're told, you're gonna be a martyr for your cause, and they'll use it to take power in a way you never would have wanted.
Throws your head back.
Well, fine! That's all I wanted to know. You want a drink?
Yes.
So, back
What
to
is
what
this?
Well, don't ask. Back to what I was saying.
that the sludge?
No, that's just like my standard flag. So there were 4 of us in the special ed class. Well, they kind of got. There were others, but none of them really stood out. There were 4 of us who were prodigies. There was me. I was blind. There was Samir, who was never in good health and was always in bad health. There was Xena. She was the woman. She was kind of spurned by the culture. She had leprosy, couldn't feel anything. So you know that problem smiles. And then there was.
You got it too. Don't think about it too hard.
There was Ajax. He was born with a birth defect, and you could see he had a shriveled stump of an arm. A one-armed man. One-armed dragonborn. That was the 4th.
Interesting.
There were just those 4.
Those were the only ones that stood out.
Strange class.
What happened to Master Adamar? Is he still in the school? Adamar, our teacher. Wait, was it Adamar or did I update that one? I don't remember. I think I updated that one. I couldn't find the actual updated one.
On that note, as you guys slowly begin walking down the passage, we're gonna take a 5-minute
Zufar,
break.
Master Zufar.
Zufar, okay, yes. We're gonna take a 5-minute break because some of you need to pee or vibe or something.
Bye.
I'm so well. We got out. We're alive.
Well done.
I'm so sad.